Hello there, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Real Rookie Podcast. I'm your host Tom, and I'm yet again joined with the wonderful Jord and Dainty. Now, tonight's episode is a little bit different because we are heading off to a galaxy far, far away for our Star Wars special. And what would a Star Wars special be without the man that knows everything about everything nerd culture? He is the master of the law. I'm sure I will be slewed by him by the end of the night, and that is Dan. Yeah, that's what we're having to stare at all night. I don't know how much he'll say, but I'm sure everything that he does say will be something that I've said wrong. So, the mask's getting a bit much already. Mask's getting a bit much already.
I just need to be able to speak, don't I? Looks like I got the Tatooine sand on, so...
I can breathe!
There he is.
So, yes, this is, of course, coming out on May the 4th, so May the 4th be with you. We should start by saying that.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to do this last year, but we were too busy being on a hiatus, so it feels good to be here tonight.
Absolutely.
We are one person missing, which is Alex, who you would have seen on our horror episode. He's unfortunately ill, so couldn't be here. So hopefully next year, when we do this all again, I hope he makes it then. But before we start, I have gifts for everyone that I've already given out. So you may take them out. It is these little... Funko things, the mini versions.
Bitty Pops.
Yes, Bitty Pops. That sounds interesting. So let's see who everybody gets.
Bo-Katan.
Quill. He's pretty mad, but it's pretty fitting. We get it to focus.
Quill.
Actually got Mando. Out of all the people I could have got, I got Mando.
Mine's just...
What does he say? It is...
Oh.
Oh. What?
I've got him. Got him already. Look.
It is the way.
It is... It is...
Oh,
what does
the
he...
way, isn't it?
What does he say? Quill?
Quill.
Come on,
You're the Mando man.
You're the Mando fanatic.
Yeah, everyone loves this character so much.
What, the one who gave him his catchphrase? This is the way? Is that why he said it?
That's what he says.
No,
Is
'cause-
it,
no.
that's not this is the
no,
way.
no.
He says it is done or it is known, isn't it, or something like that, or...
Well, we've already stumped.
We're already started. Great. Off to a fantastic start.
Surrounded by Star Wars nerds and we can't answer a simple fucking question.
It's fine. Mando season 1 was a long time ago, okay?
It's fine. We're here mainly for the films. The seasons will be something that we speak about at the end because I am very lost when it comes to those.
The seasons?
With everything, yeah. If it's not a film, I feel like I'm behind. I got Heavy Infantry Mandalorian.
Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. I
Heavy
think I know.
Infantry Mandalorian.
I have spoken.
So that, I think it is that guy, isn't it?
I have spoken.
I've spoken.
I have spoken.
Yeah, say it after every
That's what
every
it said.
catchphrase.
I have spoken.
That's okay.
Sure. I can't even remember watching Mando.
Heavy Infantry Mando.
I don't think I've actually... Did I watch season 2? How many seasons are there? 3?
Unfortunately.
Yes, there is.
Yes. And a film. And a film
And
coming
a
out
film coming
next
out.
month.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't
This
realise...
month?
Is it this month?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's May the 4th.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah.
Yep.
Sound.
Star
okay,
Wars month.
so-
Is it May the 23rd? I think it's May
22nd, isn't he?
See, when I saw the popcorn buckets, I thought that was AI. I didn't realise they were actually
No,
real.
but I'm going to have to spend some money, I think.
22nd of May.
I want the 8080 Walker.
They're pretty
Yeah.
cool.
It
I
does
want
look
it.
pretty cool, doesn't it?
I think yeah. Unless it's something mad like 100 quid. I think I'm going to get it.
I mean, regardless of whether it is 100 quid, it'll be going for 100 quid on eBay.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I was going to say, do you reckon they're going to get scalped?
Yeah. I feel like most Star Wars things get scalped.
I think most things do these days.
Yeah.
Pokemon are the worst for it.
Oh, don't. It's a bad time.
Yeah.
Right. Let us start us off then. And the first thing is, I feel like it's fitting, first Star Wars memory. What is it? I think I talked about mine in a previous episode, but it was going to see The Phantom Menace with my mum and dad at the cinema, at Showcase Cinema. And me and my mum sat together, and my dad couldn't sit next to us because some guy sat there and put his briefcase in the seat next to him. So we couldn't actually all sit together. So we had to go sit somewhere else.
One ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, back before cinema seats were reserved. So that is what
When you
my
free
first
for
Star
all.
Wars memories. Yeah,
Oh yeah, it was first come first serve, wasn't
he was. Yeah.
it? I think rather boringly, mine's probably the same actually, because that's the earliest I remember. I must have watched. Well, I did watch the old Star Wars when I was a kid, but I can't remember what come first. Whether I watched the old ones first and then seen Phantom Menace, or whether I got introduced by Phantom Menace. But I do remember a book fair at primary school, and the Phantom Menace book novel was there, and I bought that novel because I was like, yeah, I've got to have it.
Who's next?
Anyone?
I'll go.
Up for grabs?
Mine is watching episode 4 and 5 on VHS at my nan's.
Nice.
Because I remember sitting there and having to manually rewind the damn things.
Yes.
Pencil in the thing and twist it back.
Twist back all the film. Yep. Proper old school.
I think, well, so when the Phantom Menace came out, I was 2. So I definitely wouldn't have gone to watch it. But
I'm just turning to dust. Continue.
but yeah, I think so. Mine would have been, you had I would have had loads of like the lightsabers, like the plastic ones back in the day. So I remember playing with them. I also remember, I think McDonald's had the little lightsabers you could get in the Happy Meals, and it had like a little, like you had to get the ball from the top of the lightsaber down to the bottom.
Yeah.
So I remember getting them.
Do you remember them?
No.
What, do you not?
Don't remember.
And then it would have been the original animated Clone Wars. Like the original
the
one.
proper
Genndy
animated
Tartarovsky, the man, the
Yeah.
myth, the legend.
So the original one, but I used to always play this online browser game. And I always remember, I think you were, is it a Sarge Ventress?
Sarge Ventress,
yeah.
yep.
You were her, and you were just demolishing stuff, like loads of stuff. And then obviously as I got a bit older, my dad introduced me to the original trilogy, and then the rest is history, I guess.
That's a nice little variation then. Apart from Sue's Phantom Menace.
Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know if I remember watching the originals on VHS. I know we had them.
See, I would have watched them because they're ingrained in me, but I can't remember what introduced me. I can't remember if it was them or...
Actually, I think I do, because then I remember asking, hang on, why is episode 4 been released before episode 1? And that was my big question. Because that'll
George
bring...
Lucas's grand marketing strategy.
Because that'll bring me into a little bit of like, what order do you watch them? Do you go release order or chronological?
I go chronological, personally.
Yeah, me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll spice it up. Do both. Sometimes you just want to change. Sometimes you watch it chronologically. Sometimes you watch it in release order.
Do you actually watch it in release order, though?
Yeah.
You do the whole...
I'll do the whole 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3.
I mean, as intended, when it was originally released.
Fair.
I mean, it was done that way so that, people would go, well, where's 1, 2, 3? And then they'd come back and ask the question. And
I mean, I get it, but like...
that was his marketing strategy.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a gap, just a little bit of a gap between...
Ever so slightly.
between
What was the
3 and 1.
What was the time? Like, what was the time difference between?
Well,
82, was it? The last one?
yeah. And then...
It was 99 Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace, was
Yeah, so math it.
just before 2000. So,
Go on. You do the maths.
Was it 82 to 99?
I'm going to have to have a look. If it was 82, I think it was 82.
17 years.
83.
Oh, it was 83.
Close enough.
close.
So 16 years.
16 years gap, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Because he wanted to wait for the technology to catch up.
Yeah, that was a great choice.
And that
Yeah.
was across...
Yeah.
Was that across 6 years? I mean, it was 2002, Attack of the Clones, and then Revenge of the Sith was 2005.
Was it that big of a difference between the first and second?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh. I never really noticed it. I suppose I wouldn't know.
This is kind of normal, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you also watch them all at once. So
True. Probably on twice the speed and...
No.
subtitles on.
Look, I am a massive prequelist. They are my favourite 3. I will watch them until the cows come home. 4, 5 and 6 I don't talk about. Like, they are a 2-time speed if I have to watch the through.
Fuck's sake.
And then you've got the masterpieces of 7, 8 and 9.
Yeah, he's being ironic there. Oh,
Your
boy.
brain just relies on technology, which everyone's got the best.
But no, look, as we go through and talk about each film, I have some things to say after rewatching everything. I've got 14 pages of notes to go through.
Wow.
Did everything, including a lot of
It's nice to see prep. Normally we don't go this far.
plot holes and contingency issues and all that kind of stuff.
It's
So
almost as much prep as your D&D character, Dainty.
It's true.
that's what I'll base it off. Okay, right. One more question then before we go into talking about the films. Lightsaber colour. What's your lightsaber colour of choice? You can only pick one. You're stuck with it forever.
This isn't hard.
You can't swap to the dark side halfway through if you go to the light.
What we're talking, personal choice or choice within that's available in the Star Wars universe?
There's 7 colours within the Star Wars universe.
7, is that right?
Have I got that right?
Yellow, green, gold.
Gold.
You can have
Is it
gold.
orange?
Well, again, it depends. Are you talking?
We're talking old canon, new canon.
We got. Let's start with the obvious ones: blue, green, red,
Yeah.
purple,
Yeah.
white, yellow.
Yep.
Black,
Orange is also in the
orange.
new ones.
I know one. Oh, that's 8. That's all I know.
Orange is in the is in Ahsoka. The 2 rogue Jedi in Ahsoka have
Are they
orange
orange?
sabers. Yep. Because they wanted the distinction where they're not dark side users, so they haven't bled their sabers red,
Oh, okay.
but they're
Okay.
not regular
And-
Jedi colours.
So we're going in the movie.
And if you play Jedi Survivor or Fallen Order, the extra content bonus is orange.
Okay.
They
so
also
we go.
have teal and pink in that game.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
I ignore that.
Well, mine's fucking easy.
Orange.
Yeah.
It's almost like you have a brand.
See, by theme, we should go red, orange, green, purple. But I'm guessing, even though green's my favourite colour, I don't like it as a lightsaber. I don't know why. I'm always blue. I always take blue.
You're the Guardian, are you?
Sure. So I'm going blue. Jord, what are you taking?
To be honest, I think my favourite colours are Ahsoka's blades. She's got just the pure
Silver,
white.
Pure white,
silver, yeah.
The purified Sith crystal.
Yeah, I hadn't seen any of the white until that one. I hadn't seen any of the yellows until Ray's either. Even though
there were the only other example would have been Old Republic stuff, which you haven't played. So
no.
yeah, no. Mine's easy. Red as a Luxor's eye. Red all the way. Red. It's just cool. Doesn't even have to be evil. It's just cool. Bonus points because it is evil.
It is cool. That's nice. We've all got different colours as well. Because it's. I was looking if I go to Disney World and I make my own lightsaber, what colour would I have? I think it'd be blue. That's the only reason I want to go to like Disney.
If I could choose it, it's going to be orange. Yeah. Otherwise, it probably would be red.
It's the coolest colour. I'm sorry.
I think for Disney is if I went and built my own saber, I wouldn't go red purely for the fact I'd want to go and buy the red kyber crystal in the store, and just for the off chance that you get the black one.
The black one that is still red when you turn the lightsaber on.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
Yep.
Fucking hell! Really? Is it really?
Yeah. It's just a red crystal that they colour differently for
God's
the
sake.
gimmick. Yeah.
But then if you get like one of the changes, like the change machine things, you can zap the colour anyway and change the coded colour each crystal.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
So which costs about 20 quid to do.
Fucking hell!
Have you seen how much Disney charge for those
No.
sabers now?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Brian. Go on, how
it's
much?
insane.
Have you got it?
So you get a 15 to 20 minute build and experience. Obviously, you have to reserve as well. That gives you your custom hilt, a blade, a carrying case, and
You say
the-
custom hilt within the
Yeah.
parts available to
within
choose
the
from.
parameters. Yeah. And to be honest, apparently the hilts aren't that good as well. Apparently they're a bit-
I've heard the overall construction on them is not the best.
Yeah, but $275 plus tax.
Just get a 3D printer and make your own. It probably break even actually.
Yeah, because I know with the Disney ones, you have to pick before you go in of which tray you want, don't you?
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Yeah, so that's.
Yeah.
I think that'd do me over then.
But I'd pay it. I'm genuinely afraid to go to Disneyland in Orlando if I ever get the chance because I
Disney
know I'm fucking coming back bankrupt.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, as me and Abby went in 2018, that's when they were just opening the park, and it was the press media day,
Oof.
and they were coming out with the Sprite grenades like the Sprite and Coke grenade bottles.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And people just walking out with
The
them and trying to
thermal
sell them
detonators.
like already. So someone walked past us like with one, and someone else in the queue behind us turned around and offered to buy him for $50 straight away.
Wow.
Oh.
Your money just disappears at Disney. I did the one in Tokyo. No,
Mm.
yeah, Tokyo. Disney Sea. Just buying stuff that you don't need. Like,
They prey on nerds. It
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, they got the formula down.
It works. Speaking of lightsabers,
Mm-hmm.
moving on to slightly newer content. I haven't even watched it yet, but I've watched the first episode of Maul.
All Shadow Lord.
Mhm.
Darth Maul's lightsabers within the series
Uh-huh.
contain the voice actor Sam Witwerth screams.
Yeah.
So the sound effects.
As he swings, it screams.
I've heard
Yeah,
that.
it's so
That
sick.
sounds. It actually sounds sick.
That was like, I think I did a post on our threads about it. It was like Samuel L. Jackson saying, "I want a purple lightsaber," and then Sam Witwerth just going, "Hold my beer."
It is cool. I see. That's some. That kind of brings us on to the first film. Is seeing Maul's lightsaber for the first time.
The duel.
The dual wheel,
Dual
like
saber.
the dual saber.
Yeah.
Whenever I played like early Star Wars games, I always went dual saber because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was so sick.
We could have had Rey dual saber.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she got the foldable one. She got the flip phone of
Yeah,
lightsabers.
Yeah. It's like the Inquisitor spin.
Oh, don't!
Oh.
No! Don't do that! Oh,
trying to use them as helicopters.
yeah, oh, yeah, mate, break all reason with the spinning sabers.
Yeah, I always remember with Darth Maul as well, especially playing the games. Obviously, I was a bit younger at the time. See the double-sided blade. I used to always shit myself. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never seen before. Yeah.
For the first time it showed up, and everyone just went. I just remember everyone being in. It was so insane, the reaction to that. Seeing that for the first time when he walks out and pops one side, and everyone's like, "Okay, yeah, it's on," and then he just does the other side, and everyone's like, "Oh no, it's on! This man means business." Duel of the Fates kicks up, and it all goes off.
I mean,
song.
don't get me wrong, I'm not a huge fan of the way Americans are. Sorry, Americans.
Alienated all the audience there.
But like over here, if that, I mean, I think I was in the cinemas when it happened. I just don't have a memory of it. But you know, the worst you'll get over here is a, ooh. Whereas in
Yeah.
America,
Yeah,
they get up
crazy,
and start
yeah.
screaming,
Popcorn everywhere
clapping,
and-
you know, standing up.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
Yeah,
Some
'cause
things deserve it,
I
but
suppose this is the first time I've actually thought about it like that. Is I suppose all the hardcore fans that had watched and grown up with 4, 5, and 6, it would have been their first time seeing a lightsaber like that.
Yeah,
yeah.
it was nuts. And Duel of the Fates, like you say, fantastic song.
Mhm.
Another point about Maul, Shadow Lords, and just in general, this is something new information for me. Is if you go back and watch episode 1, every time that Maul appears on screen, Duel of the Fates, just the Sanskrit words of for the makeup Duel of the Fates, the chorus that whispers every time Maul appears on screen.
Class.
And it's in Shadow Lord as well, because there's in a later episode his saber starts making the noise, so it starts whispering Duel of the Fates everywhere he goes, and it's
So-
just the sickest thing.
It was one of them. It's actually one of the things I was going to ask in today's discussion. Actually, Duel of the Fates. Whose theme song is it?
Yeah,
No, it's not a trick question, or I'm not expecting an answer like
Yeah,
to
'cause it's
anybody.
not-
Like, whose theme song is that?
I just always associate it with Darth Maul.
Yeah,
yeah, everyone does.
and to me it would be, but I'm pretty sure there's an interview somewhere in the ether.
Yeah,
Is it meant to be Anakin's, or
um,
it's the battle of Anakin's? It's that point. So the Duel of the Fates is something about it. It's that point in the
yeah. I think I know where you're getting.
Timeline.
It's the battle that decides where Anakin falls
Yeah.
ultimately,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Okay.
it's the battle that results in Anakin being raised by Obi-Wan, not Qui-Gon.
yes.
And that makes his character go on a completely different trajectory. That's where his fall begins.
That was the premise of Duel of the Fates. Yeah, it was
Okay.
the fate of Anakin.
Right. So that kind of like so into the first film, episode 1. On my notes, the very last note that I put down is Duel of Fates needs no words.
Absolutely
And
not.
that's all I put down.
We
Best.
are in agreement.
Yep.
That is the final note that I put down because I feel like after I've seen that bit, I don't need to say
I would
anything else.
argue. Oh, yeah, that's controversial. But is it the best? Is it the best song in the entire series? Because you've got the Imperial March, you've got the
Yeah.
Force theme,
I prefer it to Imperial March.
you got the Force theme. So the first time we see like Luke on Tatooine standing with the twin suns behind him, and the Force theme. There's that one.
I love Across the Stars.
Yeah.
That's just
That's a
Fantastic.
similar one though, isn't it? That's the same variation across the stars, isn't it?
it's
still use
it's
the same.
Padme's and Anakin's.
How's that one go?
I should know because I had it as it was part of our wedding thing.
Oh,
You should definitely know.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I suppose like the ones we've mentioned, though, they're all very different emotionally.
Yes. Well,
Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
but which is the best?
if anyone deserves a standing ovation, it's fucking
John Williams.
John Williams. I mean, fucking
Yeah.
just.
Do you know those memes where like he's writing, it's on fire,
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the-
yeah.
is it like the
Literally,
quill?
John Williams
and
sitting
then
down
on the
to pen.
piano as well, and it's going.
If John Williams has written a score for your movie, you don't have to do anything. It's gonna fucking be class.
Yeah,
so yeah, you have to say Star Wars music from the off. As soon as you see a long time ago in the Galaxy Far Far Away, as soon as the words come up on screen, yeah,
Yeah.
like that bit. That was my very first note. Is it just makes me feel happy, and it's like it's proper intergalactic.
Yeah.
Like you are in this galaxy far, far away now, and that's where it starts me. Like that's where like I was sat on my chair kicking my feet because I was happy to watch. Episode one again.
I was when what's the first of the new ones called?
Force Awakens.
Force Awakens came out.
Mhm.
I was so excited when that fucking music come on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the trailer, just the trailer for Force Awakens. Say what you will about the movie, the trailer manages to capture that
Absolutely.
that
Yeah,
absolute
yeah.
joy of oh my god, it's back. And then-
I remember sitting
Yeah, we'll
there,
get there.
waiting for it. The words come up. I was like, "That it's gonna fucking happen."
that was the one time where like I heard cheers in the cinema.
Oh really?
Yeah, so we actually had cheers in our cinema when that happened. It was quiet after that, and then people were like, "Huh?" Oh, most, and that's the only other noises that you heard in Force Awakens. But
yeah.
we'll get onto that in 7 films time. So, first film. Do you want me to give you the rating at the end after we talk about
Oh
it?
fucking hell! Yeah, go on then. Leave it to the
Leave
end.
it to the
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
Okay, so my first note, other than after the music bit, was like when the lightsabers come on out of the mist on the droid ship.
Yeah.
And the
Trade
Trade
Federation.
Federation.
That's it. It's like, oh fuck, okay, it's kicking off now. And, like,
Yeah.
you know, these are the guys that you know, and like the fear that all like the Trade Federation had, and I mean, I still love droids. I think the droids are my favourite thing in the entire thing of Star Wars. I just
Okay, but
love how
which
goofy they
droids?
I was
are.
gonna say yeah. Which droid?
Which droids?
Because
Because the B1s, if you say the B1s are the little stick ones,
Roger.
Roger.
Roger, Roger.
Yeah, I fucking love them.
the B2s are the big bulky steel ones that are in episode 3.
The hench version of
Oh,
Roger.
yeah,
okay.
the hench ones with
No.
the wrist rockets.
No, the B
They're in two.
ones. No.
They are in 2 as well, yeah. And then the
Or the
droid,
Droid-
unleash the droidicus.
Droid-
The best.
Droid-
They're the best droids. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
When they
with the
turn
roll
on-
with the shield
I still get a buzz from seeing them turn
and the
up.
noise from their guns is
Yeah.
iconic.
You shouldn't like droidicus because they're essentially fucking spiders.
But then again, there are spider droids. We see them in
Yeah.
3 when Obi-Wan is assaulting
Yeah.
on Utapau.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always remember with droidicas, is it Star Wars Battlefront?
Yes.
Just wanting to be them and just rolling about.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were, and then someone would chuck a grenade at you and you'd explode and be sad.
Yeah.
But it was great for the power trip lasted.
yeah. So it's I've got that when Qui-Gon Jinn started cutting through the blast doors, that I knew that the lightsaber was the best weapon I'd ever seen in my life. And that's like I knew that always wanted one as a kid. And you think that one day they'll make them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I thought they'd make them. I mean, there is some out there that.
There's a guy who's made a proto saber.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is
Attached
that the one
to
that's
a
got
pack.
the massive backpack?
yeah, it's a
on it?
massive
yeah.
backpack.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I don't actually think there's a better weapon ever been made over a lightsaber for me.
You mean like you talking in like sci-fi generally?
Yes.
Okay.
In everything, the lightsaber is my favourite weapon. I would take that over anything in anything. Across any saga, anywhere.
I think Star Point wise, it is hard to beat just for pure style.
I mean, it is. Yeah, they are fucking cool.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
I mean,
So,
look at it.
Like, every age group would be happy with a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Give a kid a lightsaber, he's buzzing.
An old man a lightsaber.
I don't know if I'd
In the
want to. I
nursing
don't know if
home.
I'd want to give my 3.5-year-old a lightsaber.
No, but like if not like I'm not saying a proper one, but like the toy lightsabers that you can get.
Oh, yeah,
Like they get like, oh, okay, they got a lightsaber, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like it just
I mean,
what?
laser swords that can cut through pretty much anything. Lots not to love. And you get to customize it, so.
Yeah.
just,
Bonus
never,
points.
just never leave it on.
And as Rick and Morty said, never drop it straight down.
Right, my next bit is looking back. I think it's the first point where we saw the hologram of the Emperor speaking to.
Sidious at this
Yeah,
point.
Sidious.
Yeah.
How did nobody clock that it was Palpatine at that point? Like, I know it's the first time you're technically seeing him, but then as soon as Palpatine came on, I was like, wait, well, I know that's the same
Because
guy now.
his face is always in shadow.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know
That's
if it's
the
just
idea.
like they've been remastered or like high definition or something, but you could see him. You could just tell it was him. Even the voice sounded the same. I don't know if that was me listening through headphones or already knowing. But I was
I
like, how
think
do
it's
we never
already, the
realise?
voice didn't sound the same. It's very.
On a second- on
It's
a-
different.
No, it sounded similar to me. I don't know if my head speaks. It's just weird, but because I kept skipping forwards and backwards and listening, and I was like, that sounds very similar.
I mean, are you also going to question the guy who's got like a walking spider droid that he's projected himself out of? That you're going to be like, actually, do I know you? Because yeah, probably not.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. That was just one point and then it keeps like going on as we go through the films. But then 11 minutes in, we meet the greatest character in all of Star Wars, Jar Jar Binks,
Yeah.
Sith Lord Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, you're one of them conspiracy theorists.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
I'll be real. That theory genuinely makes him a more compelling character.
yeah.
He's the most divisive character, probably in the whole saga, maybe.
I think until the sequels came out,
Yeah.
But I think, yeah.
Yeah, I do love
Do
Jar
you,
Jar.
do you really hate him that much though?
I think he was hated at the time, but I think now he's more.
Okay, can you tell me what you like about him?
Not a lot, but I'm just saying like.
There's not a lot to like about
watched
him.
I watched Phantom Menace when I was like, I don't know, 11, probably younger than that. So
Yeah.
it didn't bother me because I was that
Yeah.
age. I was oh yeah, Jar Jar Binks, sure.
Oh yeah, silly alien man getting his tongue numbed and
Yeah.
dancing
Yeah,
around.
I added that.
That comment. But did you need that?
No,
No.
But then I guess on a sort of level, you could say in a galaxy that's big, a galaxy that is that big, and obviously a range of planets, there's going to be different species, and he's
He's the worst of
Clumsy as
that,
hell.
that entire species
but hey, he helped win the battle in Naboo, so you know,
by being clumsy.
It's the best.
the Force works in mysterious ways and all that.
Can
Which
you do
is-
it?
Then obviously moves on to there's always a bigger fish.
Jar Jar Binks.
What a character.
Come on, your turn.
Yeah, then there's always a
Come
bigger
on, Tom.
Come on.
No. There's always a bigger fish, which I forgot was part of it.
Always a big
Like,
fish, yeah.
Yep.
Qui-Gon.
One of those classic lines.
And then I'm fast forwarding a little bit, but the first interaction between Padme and Anakin always makes me feel weird, knowing that she's going to be riding him in 2 films' time.
It's one of those in hindsight. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's, you can't not think it's weird.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a galaxy far, far away. You know,
Yeah.
you don't know what their policies are.
Yeah, but
I think as well, going back because there's always the weird disconnect between what's written in the actual novelizations of the movies and the movies themselves because they're actually different.
Are they?
And and she's younger than obviously she appears
Trade.
to be in the movie. So I think they because they're always written after the movies come out. I think they tried to go back and go. Actually, no,
Okay.
she's actually a bit younger than she appears.
She just
don't
looks old.
question it much. Yeah,
yeah, that kind of really threw me. And that makes more sense, like saying that she's actually younger now, but that kind of was a bit like, I've also then got when Anakin's speaking to is it Sebulba or not Sebulba?
Watto.
Maybe.
what?
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whenever you're speaking in that like their language, it sounds like you're speaking Somalian.
They're speaking Huttese.
Yeah, he sounds like a sim. Well,
So when you hear Jabba speak in the later movies, it's the same language.
Oh,
Solo. All that jazz.
I hate the laugh track when the kids are fixing the race pod. You know, the classic laugh track.
Yeah.
That was inserted.
But Tom, they say wizard.
I mean,
Did you not catch that?
No.
They go when they're like when they're fixing it up. One of the kids goes, "Oh, Annie, that's wizard," and it really dates the movie really badly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's gonna.
That's
stick with me
wizard.
then. That's throwing me completely.
it's
the other
Tatooine
way.
speak.
Sure. Then I was a bit confused by the whole Qui-Gon Jinn betting the entirety of their safety on the bet of a pod race. Like that threw me a little bit.
He trusts in the Force.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But it's a bit of a big gamble, isn't it? Like, is it not?
Yeah, but did it pay off?
I mean,
It did, but
There you go. There's your answer.
I suppose if it goes wrong, then there's no Vader.
I mean, also if it goes wrong, he's got a lightsaber. So again,
True,
no one's really going
true.
to argue.
and force powers.
Yeah.
And then the last bit that I've got from like that whole scene is, why didn't Shmi just go with them? Like, I know she's a slave, but who's going to find her if they just fuck off?
I think it's that thing of why didn't Qui-Gon just pull out his lightsaber when he tries to, after he tries to mind trick Watto, why does he just pull out his lightsaber and be like, give me the boy? He's trying to be, he's supposed to be, he's essentially a cop at this point.
Right.
The Jedi are peacekeeping officers, so he's basically going around being like, I can't just wander around and break the law.
Yeah, I just thought
The
if you...
planet's owned by the Hutts as well.
Yeah,
so then they'd
slavery's
be,
legal.
yeah, they would be
Uh,
in. Well, they would be crossing the Hutts, which wouldn't necessarily be a fantastic move.
They are the biggest criminal syndicate in the galaxy at this point.
fair.
And like you said, she's still technically enslaved. And I think Qui-Gon probably just prioritising Anakin at that point.
I mean,
Yeah.
Shmi does say she does what every mother would do,
Yeah.
go. So it's a blessing, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's also that little thing of the Jedi not being quite as noble as because they're supposed to detach from their emotions. So Qui-Gon in the moment, like you say, Jord is like, force sensitive, massively force sensitive child. I'll go take the child to train. Mom, sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole bit was just a bit like...
Yeah. She actually lets him go, though.
Yeah, I get that. But then I was
Like,
like, well, why does she not just tag along? But
Yeah,
I
no,
suppose
but I think
I'm thinking
you-
from like our point of view. Or
Yeah, but I think if you look from it from a storytelling perspective as well, like George Lucas needed him to be separated from his past, and then that obviously explains when he comes back in the later films.
Yeah.
Yeah, thinking about it as well, they're also on. They also got to Tatooine on Padme's ship at that point, and she's like a diplomat.
Yeah.
So being like, let's just shuffle these escaped slaves onto this diplomat ship and fly off. Definitely not going to cause an incident.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, that's sure.
Also, just to clear things up, Padme was 14 and Anakin was 9 in episode 1.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it seems.
Okay, sure. Oh boy. Still odd. And then the rest that I'll talk about is just Duel of Fates.
I mean, I do have to bring up. It's quite funny how everyone at the time was like, "Why is a blockade and the Trade Federation a problem? Like blockading resources, getting from one place to another. Why is that an issue? Oddly poignant nowadays." Yeah, I can see why that's a problem.
Yeah.
George Lucas did a Simpsons.
He did.
But did the Simpsons already do it?
Probably.
Yeah, they've done everything.
Probably.
Yeah. So and then obviously I just talk about Duel of the Fates. Need no words.
Yeah.
I could watch that over and over.
Not
Like I said to Dan before you two got here, I didn't realise until I've rewatched it all that they'd slowed that fight down.
Yeah, I've always got it the wrong way around because I saw it again and I thought they'd sped it up.
Yeah, and that
That was always the thing. They sped it up, and it was only recently I watched a clip and I was like, oh fuck, they slowed it down.
Yeah, I watched that. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's the thing of the like I said to Tom, they loved the lightsaber dueling so much in the prequels
Oh,
that they were like, we're just going to go all in on this because we actually enjoy it as actors. They really enjoyed it. Ewan McGregor and everyone when they got
Ian
hold of it.
McGregor, what a legend! Like You've seen the clip where he makes the lightsaber noises
Yeah.
as he's doing it.
They had to tell him to stop. They told him to stop
no
doing
way.
that. They were like, "Can we're catching it in post, so we need you to stop making the whooshing noises and the clapping noises." It was him and Hayden. It was in episode 3, I think, during him and Hayden's fight.
yeah.
Oh, that's class.
Because they kept going whoosh.
And then of course there's a reference. Have you seen us? You ain't seen us, have you? Because it's a TV series. When he comes back, I've seen a clip saying this guy comes back after like, what's it been, 15-ish years?
Something like that, give or take.
And it's like he never put it down. He just comes in. And
In the actual film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So one more for Duel of the Fates as well. Obviously, we touched briefly on Darth Maul. If he doesn't have that song, is Darth Maul still as iconic
As epic.
as he is now? Because he doesn't speak much.
No, because it's
That's like 3 lines, I think.
yeah,
maybe.
and
Yeah.
that was the I can never remember his name. The guy who did the choreography, who's actually
Ray
playing
Parker.
Ray Park.
Ray. Is it Ray Park or Ray Parker?
I've only heard Ray
Ray
Park.
Park.
Yeah.
like that music does most of his character work for him.
Yeah.
So if he hasn't got that song,
They lean on the edgy. He's just a guy in a robe who just like menacingly appears in places, and he just stares at the camera for a bit, and then eventually goes absolutely ham when Duel of the Fate starts. So, but without the song, I think it'd still be cool because you've still got the double lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
You've still got him being an absolute badass throughout. But yeah, it does lose a little bit.
Yeah, it's the essence of it, isn't it? It's like fuck, that's Darth Maul.
and then
Dun,
like,
dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's Darth Maul.
and then like, I guess until you could argue, till today, is he the best wasted villain?
Well, he's
In the movies.
purely in the movies. There's a video series on YouTube where a guy takes the prequels because he was that upset about them, and rewrites the prequels so that instead of, because he argued, he was like, they're Anakin's story, which is fine, that's the story that Lucas wanted to tell, but they should have been Obi-Wan's story. And he goes back and tells them as Obi-Wan's story, with Maul being the main recurring villain who appears throughout all 3 movies, and it's great. So
Is this the recent
Yeah.
one that I saw?
I watched it. I must have watched it like 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
It was a long time
yeah,
ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, he rewrote them all as Obi-Wan's story, and Maul was his foil. Which it's such a good point because Lucas does it with Clone Wars. When he goes, we need someone to be against Maul. Yeah, bring back Maul. So,
It is a shame that Maul's character development is all. It's not off screen, but it's away from
the main.
from the movies.
I did feel like I didn't know much about him at all, other than he turns up. fucks
You
it
would
up.
need to watch the entirety of Clone Wars, and then is it Rebels?
Rebels. He's in Rebels.
Yeah. Now, of course, Maul. There's
Yeah.
a series about
Now
Maul now.
So yeah,
End credit scene as well, isn't he?
in
Solo.
Yeah, he's in the end credit scene as well.
I haven't
Is it
seen
the
Solo.
end credits?
Yeah,
But he's also in the. Is it the end credit that?
Yeah,
or
it's
is-
Elizabeth. It's
Oh, I thought it was in the movie as well. The scene with Maul and Daenerys.
Daenerys. Yeah, that's how everyone knows it. Yeah, it's at the right,
That's
very
the
end.
end credits.
It's the end credits.
Oh,
It's the
I
very
got that
end
in
of
my
the-
head that was in the movie for some
No, it's the
reason.
end credits because
okay,
she walks
okay.
in and he's sat there. It's Ray Park sat there menacingly.
Ray Park with the voice of Sam Witwer.
Sam Witwer. Yeah.
Right. I am going to tell you my overall rating for this film then.
You're not going to be too bad with this one now because you like the prequel. So
I am a prequelist.
I mean, I also have to point out you haven't discussed any of the moments with Anakin and his little starfighter zipping around,
no.
blowing up the entire Trade
I know,
Federation
'cause-
blockade on his own.
I kind of annoyed me because it was like definitely R2 flying that, weren't it? For me.
I mean,
I mean, when he took the autopilot off, maybe.
I did see someone say there was a theory that actually Anakin's not the best fighter pilot in the galaxy. It's actually just R2.
It's R2.
Just being like, oh, screw this, I'm doing it myself.
The biggest wingman around, R2D2.
We've not even
Yeah.
touched on pod racing either.
Now that's pod racing.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, pod racing is like it's cultural.
Yeah, the new game coming out for pod racing, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Speed
I don't know what they're gonna
they
do, though.
changed it, yeah.
Yeah, it's like they're
Speeder
they're
races.
just gonna bring in It's just gonna be pod racing, but like just with better graphics in it.
Yeah.
Which,
they're
I mean,
gonna
to
do.
be
It's
fair,
it's got a bit of a story.
Oh, I
though,
like
hasn't
it. I
there's,
quite
there's,
like the game.
that arcade game was iconic.
Yeah,
When you go to the
absolutely.
arcade and sit there in
Yeah.
the booth.
Yeah, I think from like a,
in the actual pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying not to think because of how much I watched the MotoGP, and I was trying not to compare it to that. I'm thinking, how the fuck would he catch up like that? And then,
But it's not MotoGP.
I know, I know it's not. But then, like, if he's catching up that quick, how is he not just smashing past them anyway? So I was just ignoring that.
Sky-Fi.
Look, there's going to be things that I miss out because
So you're picking and choosing the loopholes, basically.
yeah, yeah. I'm doing what Star Wars do,
Midichlorians.
and the Force when it wants to work works, and then other times doesn't make sense.
I mean,
Just remember, we will do a Lord of the Rings special.
yeah, that's fine.
there will be problems.
That's fine. And I will die on every hill.
Fair enough.
It's fine. We'll talk about what's the TV series that's terrible.
Lot of Rings of Power.
Yeah.
That's shit. Yeah.
Go on, then. What did you rate it?
So I've done it out of 10 because I couldn't quite figure it out of 5, and I've gone 6.5.
That's fucking low. That is.
Oh, you think that's low? Wait till we get to 4, 5, and 6.
I can see. I can see where you're coming from because it is.
Yeah.
It has the kiddie bits
Mhm.
that aren't like super engaging. A lot of it is talking. A lot of it is them being like, now we're in the Gungan place talking to the Gungans.
Yeah.
Now we're in the palace talking to the. Now we're on Tatooine
Yeah.
talking to Watto. Now
Yeah.
we're
But it's balanced out
by the end, which is
Yeah.
just
the end.
the end
Is,
is
yeah,
just
the end.
yeah
is just-
phenomenal.
It's almost like it's quite political, isn't it? The
Yeah.
first one.
A lot of people used to
Mhm.
whinge about that and being like, politics is making Star Wars boring. And it's like, yeah, well,
So, and the overall saga rating. So this is my where do I place it from 1 to 9? 4th.
Okay.
God.
This is your movie order, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Not including Rogue One and Solo.
Okay.
Because
purely mainline
yeah,
films.
the main 9. Because I haven't seen Solo, and Rogue One is the best. So
I mean, Rogue One is pretty.
It's pretty sweet.
Yep.
Made better by Andor.
Phenomenal. It
so
is.
moving on to episode 2, Attack of the Clones. I'll try not to talk about each episode that long because we'll be here forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got. I love how the opening scene just sets the tone of it. That's in my note, but I can't actually remember how it opens.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched Attack of the Clones, actually.
Yeah. So
Oh,
he's not where they chase the bounty hunter straight away.
you want to buy some death sticks?
I think it is, isn't it?
Uh,
Or is it when they're in?
Slightly.
No, doesn't the ship explode straight away?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
since
lands and
Yeah.
the ship explodes, and then
Yeah.
you get into the bounty hunter stuff after.
Yeah.
that,
So I was like, okay, this is going to be a bit more out there now. Like it's a bit more action. It only takes 8 minutes for Jar Jar to appear in this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So
But he has a lot less screen
Yeah, I was
time.
going to say. I
overall.
think he has about 8 minutes of screen
yeah,
time
he
as well.
doesn't have much at all.
It's almost like they learnt a lesson.
Yeah. Yeah, but he is the one that gives Palpatine power.
Yes.
So that was important screen time.
As acting.
I've al-
chancellor.
That's in 3 though.
In the notes, I've got want to buy death sticks
Yeah.
because I just
Yeah.
think the whole scene's pretty good.
Yes.
I always loved the car chase as a kid, like the short
speeder-
cut.
the speeder
Yeah,
chase,
and then when
yeah.
Anakin just jumps out of the speeder,
Yeah.
he just starts falling.
Yeah.
Like
There's a really sad thing that I saw as a comparison of like, because again, you're not really going to get it because you haven't seen Kenobi, but
I've seen Kenobi, the series.
have you seen the series
Yeah, yeah.
Kenobi? So you've seen some series.
Yeah, yeah,
then.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
How could I not watch Kenobi?
General Kenobi.
It's like the prequels. You see Kenobi as like, he's jokey, he's jovial,
Hmm.
he's himself. You know, got his brother Anakin,
Yeah, yeah.
and then to see that context where he's lost everything, like
Mm.
he's really retracted in himself. It's quite. Never really thought about it till I saw it. Till I saw this like
Yeah.
comparison.
It also happens as well between 2 and 3. Between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith.
Does it?
Yeah, because in Clone Wars that's when Satine dies, and then in 3 he's more reserved and serious.
Easy though, because he still sort of falls from the sky, and you know the iconic "Hello there," you know.
Hello there. Yeah, he's still got some of his style.
And I mean, to be fair, it's quite early on in the movie where he leaves Anakin, doesn't he? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Very start.
Yeah.
But we're skipping ahead.
true. Yeah, come on, Attack of the Clones.
So I'm going to be back and forth in my notes here because I didn't put much down because I was just actually trying to start watching.
You think I can fucking read from here?
Then I've got when him and Padme were together eating, the way he cut the pear with a knife pissed me off. Like, why are you cutting a pear with a knife and fork?
And floated it. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's supposed to be romantic. It's not, but it's supposed to be.
That just the whole thing just freaked me out. I was like, why are you doing that? Stop.
It's like
Come on.
sand. It's rough, of course, and it gets everywhere.
Like
No, yeah, this is.
that whole everything that happened like with them two together, I hated.
Well, I had to be that person within the Star Wars fan base, but I'm not a fan of Hayden Christensen in the prequels.
You know,
No.
Again, though, I don't think that's his fault. Because
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
it's
it's
his
his. I
fault.
don't think it's his ability to act. I think it's his direction.
the direction. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
I don't like the whole moody teenager bollocks that
Yeah.
goes on. Like,
yeah,
it's just.
But- And I mean, it's supposed to play into his character of the fact that he was a slave boy on a desert planet and then he's taken into a religious order where they tell him to repress his emotions constantly, and then they're like, by the way, here's this very woman who you found very attractive since you were 9 years old. We're just going to ship you off and expect nothing to happen. He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is a problem. I'm trying to do everything possible, but it doesn't land in terms
No.
of acting.
No,
yeah,
it doesn't.
it's-
I agree completely. I'm not saying it's just it is the direction that is
Yeah.
the problem. But yeah, the whole
everything else in the
Christensen
film I love, just not that scene with
Yeah.
them together.
Mhm.
And for some reason, I've put down the factory scene annoys me when they're trapped.
thing. Yeah, why?
I don't know. I couldn't. It just
Who's trapped?
it's when he breaks his lightsaber when they get to the planet to go and
Gets his arm
rescue.
trapped, doesn't he?
Geonosis.
Yeah, that's it. When he gets there,
They
the
all
whole-
get trapped there, didn't they? Cause
and like how Padme's in like the big bucket that's about to have lava dropped on it, and it seems to take like forever for the lava to drop.
I think that's just standard filmmaking. isn't it?
Yeah,
Plot
that whole
armor.
thing.
3PO gets his head cut off.
I do like that bit. I do like when C-3PO becomes like a bad guy. And he's like,
A battle
die
droid,
Jedi Skull. Yeah, that fucking kills me every time that does. I just love that. Yeah, but that whole scene. I mean, again, I'm skipping back and forth, but also I think this is the film that's got the best sound in the entirety of Star Wars.
Oh, the Sonic Charge.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Slave One Sonic Charge.
Yeah.
And I will call it Slave One. I'm sorry, Disney. It's not a 31 Firebird or whatever the
It
hell
is-
you've
it is
renamed
Slave
it.
One.
It's Slave
Yeah,
One.
it's
Oh, has it got another name? Haven't you? No,
They
it's Slave
they
One.
tried to.
has.
If you notice, they're trying to get rid of any reference to the word slave.
Oh, okay.
So Slave One is gone. They've also stopped selling anything that makes reference to Leia's slave outfit in in Jabba's palace. That's all gone.
A real tragedy.
Yeah, truly.
But yeah, that is outright the best sound in Star Wars.
Seismic,
It is.
Wow.
Yeah.
It is.
Hmm.
I think,
Seismic charge.
yeah, most people would agree with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like going back to, I feel like not enough questions were asked about the production of the clones as soon as it was reported back to the Jedi Council. They kind of just like, oh yes, and like, why?
Yeah.
Was it Cypher DS?
Cypher
Jedi
Diaz, who
Master,
was a
sorry.
Jedi
Yeah.
Master who got murdered off screen. He got killed by Palpatine off screen.
Okay.
But the idea is that they would have, but then they went, oh, by the way, the Trade Federation has formed the Separatist Council. They've got an entire fleet of battle droids. There aren't enough Jedi to deal with this problem.
Got it.
Yes.
That's the noise.
It's great.
Yeah. So they went, we kind of have to do
Okay.
something about it.
I thought it was just a little odd. Like the way it was just there, and then everyone almost got killed there, and then there was no questions. Hang on, those clones from this guy. Is there no chance of him going rogue?
Is it covered slightly in Clone Wars? I feel like it is.
I think there's probably going to be a
about
lot
what-
that I've missed because of Clone Wars.
what specifically?
About the whole bringing him in as the army. Like, there's a bit of context beyond it, isn't there?
Yeah, essentially they've been in production for forever, and they're like, well, we can't just kill them all.
Yeah.
Also, we're at war now. We need an entire fighting force to deal with this. Also, none of them knew that they went rogue ultimately because they all have chips in their brain that get flipped when execute Order 66.
Great.
So yeah, they all turned because of that, not because of who they cloned off of.
Yeah,
So-
okay. That clears it up a little bit. Then what is it? Oh, the whole execution scene. I just think sick as well.
In the Colosseum.
Yeah.
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 Great scene.
But then I don't get why there's stairs and exits when all the bugs fly. Like while they're walking out, they can just fly in. Or is that just me being picky?
That's picky.
I mean, they do have other people there, as evidenced when all the Jedi rock up.
Yeah,
and
true.
drop out there.
True. Well, it just seems to be
And
a planet where
Dooku's
it's just
there
only
and-
them and.
Ah, Dooku. I love Count Dooku.
Dooku's up there is one of you.
Gotta love Dooku.
Yeah,
How can you not?
I do like Dooku, but I feel like underutilized.
One of my favourite lightsaber shapes.
The dueling
Curved.
hilt, the curve
Yeah.
hilt. Yeah.
Apparently based on Christopher
Lee.
Lee's grandfather in the war.
No, he was in the war. He was an MI6 operative.
Was it him? Or I swear it was his. I might have to Google it for the facts. But it's actually based on a hilt that exists.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure it does. Oh, George is googling it for me. He's the Google master.
But yeah. So and again, I think that where all the Jedi drop in and start fucking shit up. I think that's fucking class in it. Seeing all the different colour lightsabers. That's where you can really see Mace Windu's purple.
Yeah.
Mace Windu annoys me a lot in this prequels.
Go on. Just generally, or
Just because of how he is, particularly with Anakin.
yeah, they'd every right to be though.
But if it wasn't
Yeah.
for Mace Windu, window,
Window.
His
I mean, he
window.
does go out a window.
he does go out the window. The aptly named.
Makes him
I feel like, yeah, maybe Vader wouldn't have been a thing.
The thing with Mace is he's like there's because you've got Qui-Gon was supposed to be like the grey Jedi where he's all over his compass is kind of
Yeah.
all over. Because of how Qui-Gon won, Obi-Wan is closer to Mace Windu. He's by the book. This is how it's done, and that's what Mace is. Mace is supposed to be Yoda's kind of a hippie. He's a bit of a free spirit. He's like, I'm old and I've been here 1,000 years. We do whatever we want to do. But Mace is like, no, the book says Jedi are not supposed to be trained this old. So what are you doing bringing him here? Also, because of his complicated relationship with Dooku, he had a complicated relationship with Qui-Gon where he was like, yeah, you're off the rails. I'm watching you. And that kind of translated when they brought in Anakin. He's like, what the hell's Qui-Gon done this time? But yeah, he is annoying. But it's Sam Jackson. So.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, to answer your question, they think the real life similarities referencing his ancestry is just purely coincidental. It's actually the team chose to base it on the Filipino barong and the fact that Christopher Lee was actually quite good at fencing.
A master fencer.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
The man had far too many skills. He's
yeah.
just insane.
Legendary.
Fair enough. The next bit that I noticed in this film, I've gone off my notes now. My notes finished at that point. Was the way they started zooming in, like the camera work. All of a sudden, it's like weird zoom thing. Well, I hadn't seen it in any of the Star Wars. So there's one bit where like the Yoda's in one of the ships, and they've got this thing where they just zoom in on him from quite far away. And I was like, well, it was throwing me off a little bit.
I think maybe it was something to do with how the CGI was because they're suddenly surrounded by CGI stuff,
Yeah.
and so the camera doesn't have to actually exist physically.
Yeah.
So they're just messing around. They're just sending it everywhere.
Yeah, but again, that's where I was just getting picky because I just fucking love this film. And again, at the end, Yoda versus Dooku.
Yeah.
Like when you see Yoda like actually get the lightsaber out and like show his
Throw hands,
yeah,
Yeah.
show everything. Fucking so cool.
flipping around.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
oh, he's like
And then picks up his stick after.
he's like
Yeah.
the coolest gremlin.
Yeah.
Like, it's yeah,
Yoda's a badass.
he is. And that was the first time I was like, oh okay, I can see why everyone respects him now.
I mean, it's like fucking. Well, he wouldn't have been 900 years old in that, would he? But you know,
No.
close enough.
I mean, on this little timeline, he's been around since the very start of the timeline to about half to the end of the Age of Rebellion. So he's been around a long, long time.
He certainly has.
And then this was also the first look at the Death Star, wasn't it? The first like mention of it.
Yes, because he gets the Poggle, the Geonosian dude, gives him the plans.
Yeah.
Poggle, what a name.
So then that's where I finish on that film.
What did you rate it?
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Okay.
Saga ranking 2.
High.
high. Yeah,
Mm,
I
Yeah.
think 2 is quite high. I think if you're like really into Star Wars and that, I think if you're watching more than the films, I think it serves better as a world builder and sets up the Clone Wars. And then obviously your movie, if you're just watching the films, you're not going to then dive into 7 series of the Clone Wars, are you?
No.
So I think that's why it got a bit of hate. You have to watch everything around it.
Well, I mean,
Well, it didn't exist when it
yeah,
came
Clone
out,
Wars
did
did
it?
Yeah.
Clone Wars didn't
Yeah,
come
But-
out until after 3 is the problem.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like until you've got all those backstories, you can't really.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I think that's also a thing that is a bit of a problem for the start of 3, is they're having to spend so much time
Yeah.
filling space that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Being like, look how close friends Anakin and Obi-Wan are, because we haven't had a chance to flesh it out over 7 seasons now. And they spend the first, like, aside from... Yeah, no, they spend the first, like, hour filling in, trying to get show how good they are so that when it breaks at the end of the film, it doesn't feel forced.
Yes.
Episode 3.
Go on.
Revenge of the Sith.
Mm-hmm.
Straight into it with the air-to-air combat. I fucking love air-to-air combat.
Ship battles are
Yeah.
always sick.
Like, yeah, like Obi-Wan saying he doesn't like flying, but he's just fucking cool, isn't he? R2 again, saving the day.
R2's like the main man.
Poor
They're out
R4,
nearly-
poor R4 getting murdered by buzz droids, man.
Yeah.
That was brutal.
Yeah. I was like, when I rewatched it, I was
Yeah.
like, fucking hell, okay. And then I was thinking, when I started crawling towards R2, I was like, please don't. And then I was like, well, it doesn't happen because I know he's in the originals anyway. So, none of void.
Don't worry about the buzz droids.
Yeah, kind of why I didn't watch Solo, because I thought everybody survives, doesn't he? So, yeah, like that's what's wrong with anything like that. So then, yeah, and then the whole like build up to the point of where the Dooku fight. I think, you know what? Yeah, it's fucking action in it. It's proper. R2 as well, but he's just fucking badass. Like things weird how like they equipped him like with the ability to fly and
I was
hover.
gonna say,
and-
is 3 the first time we see him like jetpack somewhere? Or, like,
It's when the droids are investigating the hangar.
Yeah.
And he pops oil everywhere and then lights it on fire with his thrusters.
Where
Yeah.
did freaking Inspector Gadget come from? Yeah.
That's what I was like. Wait, has he always had this? Has he had some upgrades?
I mean,
or-
as much as the Force is a Deus Ex Machina to make the plot advance, R2 is a Deus Ex Machina to make the plot advance.
Absolutely.
Throughout
yeah.
all of the
Yeah,
movies,
yeah,
it's just we need something to happen. Someone's trapped. R2, deal with the problem.
literally every movie.
Yeah, like again, Vader wouldn't exist if R2 didn't exist. Because he kept saving him, kept saving Anakin.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with that.
If you look at it from that point, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then obviously you got the whole scene where them like working their way up to Palpatine and Dooku. I always remember I think
Grievous is there. Isn't it?
that's it. Grievous, yeah, Grievous is there. I've got a note on him in a
I
second.
don't let anyone forget Grievous. I'm sorry.
Who can?
George Lucas, apparently.
I remember playing the Star Wars game on the original Nintendo DS, and I always remember fighting Dooku, and he was one of the hardest ones for me to ever fight. I always struggled, like tagging in and out between Anakin and Obi-Wan. I could just never do it. I don't know. I always struggled, and I always stick with that. The beheading as well.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Had to say that.
obviously we got that iconic line from it, but the whole thing, like, how was Obi not crushed like fully when like the full steel thing like fell on him, knocks him out and put him under the.
It's not. Doesn't Anakin slow?
No, Anakin just stares at him.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the idea, based on the conversation they have in 2, where Dooku's trying to turn Obi-Wan because he's Qui-Gon's apprentice, I feel like Dooku wasn't trying to kill Obi-Wan
Gotcha.
in this instance. I think he'd kill Anakin without a second thought, but Obi-Wan reminds him of Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
Is the
Again,
argument.
Quite a sad backstory filled in
Oh,
by
God. Tales of the Jedi.
Tales of the Jedi.
The best episode. I'm sorry, Ahsoka, I don't care about any of the Tales of the Jedi episodes about Ahsoka,
It
but
was
the Dooku
good.
ones are fantastic.
It was good.
Yeah, I felt sad to see him like be killed in the episode so early. I thought he was going to be a bit more of a part of like that film, but then to see him like off so quick.
Yeah.
I was
I
like-
feel like very underutilized as a.
Yeah, and again, I think part of that hour-long thing where they're having to they have to go back into the Clone Wars and fill out why Dooku's such a good villain.
Yeah, because then you like fast forward a little bit to when they're all capturing their ring on the deck with Grievous, Like, when the Force grab the lightsabers from him, why don't the Force grab the spares as well? Like, just instead of just doing that with the one, why don't they just take all of them off him?
I think he closes his cloak and that somehow stops.
Like,
He just goes like that.
yeah,
And they can't
like,
get him.
surely just take everything.
At that point, did they know that he had all that?
Yeah, because he
right
shows them.
Yeah.
He goes,
there? Yeah, he's already.
these
got
will make a fine addition to
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
collection.
But then again, their fighting style's not dual wield, is it?
No, but like it hasn't got to be.
Disarmed
Just
him,
disarm
couldn't
him.
And
Like,
Anakin does use the 2 sabers when he's fighting Dooku because everyone's knocked out.
Yeah.
But I think that's to show he's just that good. He's supposed
Yeah.
to be just that good.
Oh, imagine Vader dual wielding.
Vader doesn't need to dual wield.
I know, but
He also doesn't have the range of movement as you've discovered in your costume. He doesn't have the range of movement to use 2 sabers. Grievous.
Yeah, so like the whole bit of it, like, I was just, so this is the one where I didn't write much down at all because I was just so engrossed in it.
Three's great.
Like, I fucking love this film.
Is it the main event of the saga? Like, the fall of Anakin is technically why you have the other films, if you think about it in some way.
Yeah, I mean, it's the fall of the
Yeah,
Jedi.
yeah.
It's the moment where the galaxy is plunged into darkness. So, yeah, everything,
Like-
and it's the moment that they've continually referenced in every piece of media since is Order 66.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, is this like the 3rd or 4th iteration in like the whole timeline that this has happened? Like it has happened before, the wiping out of the Jedi.
Yeah, but
But is
rarely.
that still canon, or is that in old lore?
It's never been completely wiped out. In KOTOR, it almost happens, but there's still like a bunch of Jedi around.
Oh, it's the same in this, though. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot more
There's a
Jedi
lot of
around
Jedi,
than
a
you
lot more
think.
Jedi, yeah. And then before that, the Great Hyperspace War, but there was so many Jedi and so many Sith that neither of them got wiped out. So
Yeah. Just give me KOTOR. Give me it.
that's all this is for, man.
Yeah.
I'm just praying we get some. I
Give
just
it
want
to me.
crumbs. Give me the crumbs.
Give it to me.
Yeah, so my notes again they are shoddy because there's not much because I was so engrossed. But then I've got when Anakin sat down with Palpatine, I'd be fuming if I was one of the other people because he just told them to leave. Like they're all sat there enjoying the show and he just says, "I'll leave." And then like,
The weird light rope show where he's like,
where they're in and out.
"Have
of
you
the-
heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the
Yeah.
Wise?"
Yeah.
Fantastic acting too.
Like, I'm halfway through the show here, mate. Like, can I just sit and watch? Like, I'm being sent out into the corridor. Was no one else? Could no one else hear him? I'm guessing not, because he was in his special little pod. But yeah, that's just one thing that I picked up. My main point, though, which has bugged me, is how many robes do the Jedi leave behind? Because they seem to drop them in every fight and never go pick them up after.
Oh, the outer robe
Yeah.
disarm. Yeah.
So like this, because I've got it when Obi-Wan drops in on Grievous and says hello there. Like he drops it and then he leaves and then obviously he's nowhere near that point again. But then when he's back later on, he's got a robe on again. Have they got a supply? Like
Yeah, I don't think they're going to put on screen him going to get his robe.
he goes to
back.
Commander
Nobody would
Cody.
be-
Cody, bring me in my
Yeah.
robe.
but he wouldn't be able to because it was like fucking 17 floors away.
That's what the Force is for. Folk, come.
It's just
It's like Doctor Strange's.
I just picked up on it at that point. I was like, they're always dropping them and just you never see him pick them up or.
That is probably the most pickiest thing you've said.
Yeah, I know it is. But again, across this that trilogy, how many times have they
Now
dropped
I'm,
a cloak?
now I'm thinking about the fight with Dooku because they do it there as well.
Yeah. So they drop
Yeah.
it there, drop the cloaks, them knocked out, so they're not putting them back on.
And then running from a crashing ship.
Yeah.
Well, now we just need to do a rewatch of the entire trilogy.
Just
to
count- we just have a
how many
counter
robes
of
have
having-
been- Yeah.
Robe
God,
count.
the fucking Geonosis scene. There'd be so many
Yes, that's what I mean though. Like
because they all disrobe in the audience and
Yeah.
jump in.
just like
Some poor fucking back worker at the Jedi
Mm-hmm.
Temple is going, these fucking expenses for these robes.
what's
Call me that librarian lady. I can never remember her name. Jocasta Nu. That's it.
Jocasta Nu,
Does
yeah.
they have someone else like on the battlefield after going and picking them all up and having to like look at name tagging them at the back or
So your name in the song.
yeah, like Windu. Oh, okay.
Initials.
Yeah. Yeah.
W.I.
Yoda will let off because he puts his back on, so that's fine.
He'd get
Like,
cold.
yeah.
He's an old man.
And unless it's one of the younglings, no one else is fitting in that one. Or maybe that's what Yoda does. He just says, oh, fuck it, I'll go and take one of the younglings now.
I don't think Padawans don't. No, they do. They don't have. They do have the robes.
I mean, if you're in the Star Wars universe, it's a great business idea. Just make robes.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be a great tagline. Tailors to the Jedi Temple. Everyone would fucking buy you stuff.
Yeah, do you need a special contract for that? Have you got to have a license to wear one of these robes? Can anyone wear one? Is it classed as
Impersonating an officer, impersonating a Jedi.
Yeah, that was just I just picked that up, and then I couldn't stop focusing on that every time I saw a Jedi drop his robes in.
I mean, the question also becomes: who supplies the Sith robes?
True.
Yeah.
True. Do they just dye them in black ink? Do they just take one from who they've killed?
Maybe you go down one of the high streets and it just says official robe supplier of the Siths, and then you go further down
The official robe they're opposite each other. They have.
I need this, but in black. We'll just dye it black then.
Yeah, like when Anakin went to be an emo and had his turn black. Did he have to go to a Sith shop? And did anyone question him? Or
He went and picked it up on the way to the Jedi Temple with the fucking 501st in tow.
Yeah, so I couldn't not mention that because that's one thing that's bugged me since. And then it of course came up when Obi-Wan died in Episode 4, and Vader just prods his robes that are on the floor.
Yeah,
obviously he doesn't need them again. He's dead. But yeah, they do in the later episodes as well of 7, 8, and 9 where they're dropping robes and just fucking why? Okay, anyway. I had when Anakin becomes Vader, does R2 not realise what's going on? Never mind, mind wipe. I was questioning that until he had the mind wipe.
Yeah.
So I'd forgot that had happened.
Well, no, R2 doesn't get mind wipe.
Does he not?
No, throughout the entire. That's the point. He does throughout the entire series. R2 doesn't get mind wiped. He knows who Vader is.
Oh, okay.
3PO gets mind wiped.
I know 3PO. I thought
But
both did.
R2 doesn't. He never does. He knows who Vader is the entire time.
Oh, okay, got it. The fight. Let's talk about the fight.
Do we need to?
Well, which one? Which one? There's technically two happening. There's a couple happening simultaneously.
Battle of the Heroes.
Is that Anakin and Obi-Wan?
Yeah,
That one.
Another great,
and then you got Yoda and Palpatine.
another great piece of music.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, fantastic piece of music.
Yeah, that whole scene. I think that's where you could watch it and tell that they enjoyed
the
doing
moment
that.
where they both stop and flip the sabers around themselves. Yeah, absolutely. That was Hayden's idea, and he does it again in Ahsoka because he loved it. He spent months practicing that move to get it perfect.
Yeah,
and he was like, "This is going to be my trick shot."
I'd read online that they did that because people were like, oh, they're just swinging it and not actually hitting each other. So I'd read online that someone said that they do it because they know each other so well that them they just keep countering everything and there's no actual way in, and that's how they're defending against each other.
Yeah,
because they spent that much time fighting together that they know each other's moves. I thought, that makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think it's one of the biggest cases of plot armor. Obi-Wan on Mustafar.
Really? Why?
In a real world sense, Obi-Wan should have died. But
go on.
When specifically?
Well, it's just I know part of the Force is luck and stuff like that, but there's debris going everywhere. He's next to lava all the time. He has near fatal impacts and stuff like that. There's just so much going on. But I know why he survives.
I mean, also speaking about robes, both of their robes should have caught fire immediately when they got on the lava.
Flame retardant material. Again, comes back to rope.
Yeah,
supply.
but it's not though because we see it not be immediately after. I hate you.
but then is that also flipping it? So playing devil's advocate a bit with that point. Not saying that I agree with it, but is Obi-Wan surviving an example of his destiny with the Force?
Oh, you mean yeah, he was always going to survive it, sort of thing.
Because it's a pretty intense fight.
I mean, it is.
Yeah,
It's fucking cool.
Great fight.
I still think.
Does he not kill Anakin because it's morally he feels like he can't at the end, or does he think that he's already dead?
He thinks I've cut his legs and arms off. He's next to lava.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do?
Yeah, because you should go make sure, just,
Double tap.
yeah.
I know, but I don't know whether he could.
And that's where I suppose the morality.
He's done enough at that point, and he
And he does see him catch fire. Like you just
Yeah.
see he does see his body start to immolate. You'd think, you know what? Yeah, no, he's gone, but his hate keeps him alive.
I will
Yeah.
do what I must.
You will try.
I need that mug. Have you seen the mug?
No.
You can have a mug. It's just the capital letters of each first letter of the line from the whole speech.
Sick.
Oh, okay, right, fair enough.
I'll show the camera just because.
You could just
that
send it
I
without
brought
envelope.
peace. Yeah.
Class.
Yeah, then I did question Padme's death when there's nothing wrong and it's just she's lost the will to live.
Oh,
She dies
you
with a broken heart.
Yeah.
fucking hate the whole she lost the will to live thing.
I mean, she does think he's dead at this point.
Yes. But to have... So, they built Padme up to be very independent, thinking, strong woman, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? She's the... what's her name from Alien?
Ripley?
Ripley
Yeah.
of Star Wars, like... You know,
Don't
she's
offend her.
she's just fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then to die over fucking... Oh, she just lost the will to live. It's so shit, that is.
Yeah.
That's such a shit ending for such. For
I
a
mean, you'd be
character.
like, did your children not give you the will to carry on? Like,
That-
they're
that
right
as
there.
well. Yeah, yeah.
Onto that as well, though.
I like the theory better that Palpatine sapped her life force to keep Anakin
okay,
alive.
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
Which Anakin
I believe
technically killed her, but
I believe that a bit more.
And that's why he goes the no at the end.
With the kids, it's like when they say they're going to send them somewhere where the Sith can't find them, and he sends them. Is it back to Tatooine, where Anakin came from originally?
To
Is that-
Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen.
Is that not like a bit obvious?
Clearly not, because he never went there.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, if you think about Tatooine, it's a backwater hellhole controlled by criminals.
yeah, but then still, like you got a Skywalker running about as well. Would you not have like Vader's troops like out there? Even though like some of them might not have known like the name Skywalker, but they're still out there as Skywalkers, isn't they?
Also, well, Uncle Owen is actually like a sick ass fighter pilot. That's never touched on. He's a fantastic fighter pilot. But they don't go by Skywalker
it's
because Owen is not. It's Lars.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not Skywalker. Luke only goes by Skywalker because Uncle Owen tells him about his dad.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of just threw me a little bit. Like, well, would you not just check his birthplace?
But the Empire, there's no there'd be no reason to have a presence on Tatooine. I mean, I know they are on Tatooine, but
Well, they only go to Tatooine
they're in
because
search of
they're searching for the droids.
droids. Yeah,
They're searching for R2 and C3PO. Otherwise, there's no Empire troops on Tatooine.
again controlled by the Hutts. So
And Alderaan's a bit of more of a sketchy choice, in my opinion.
yes,
Let's send them to the planet that is really anti-Empire. Yeah, that's really full of pacifists, but is like horrifically anti-Empire.
but then again, maybe it's a good choice because it's kind of like holding it under the nose, you know.
Yeah, it's
Like,
diplomatic
hiding-
immunity. Even if they do find her, she's
Yeah.
a diplomat. They're not going to do anything about it. But yeah, that we see how well that goes.
Yeah,
It's only by the virtue of the fact that she wasn't on the planet that she isn't blown up by the Death Star. So
spoilers.
We're a bit
we'll
late
get
for that.
there.
Yeah, so that kind of just was where I was at with that.
Would you rate it?
9 out of 10, rank 1,
Yeah, expected.
Number one.
number 1. Yeah, and that's why I am a prequelist.
So you enjoyed seeing Anakin become a nugget?
Yeah, it's great. yeah. But I just think that was like that felt like Star Wars to me. Like that. If I wanted to, if like I had to tell someone to watch Star Wars, just watch that one. Is there going to watch one? I don't know. Just that. Like it's the one that like the whole way through I was like, apart from the robes, this is good.
It's the best of the prequels.
Undoubtedly.
Yeah.
And as a prequelist, it is the one.
It's also interesting that you're not the first. I've heard someone say that recently, but they started reading the books and then watched the movies.
Okay.
And they started with book 3 because someone told them to, and they were like, "Yeah, this is a great idea, sure." So they read that book, and they were like, it made them love the relationship between Obi-Wan and Anakin that much that they then were like sold and watched they binged the entirety of Star Wars based purely on that book.
So, on to the originals.
That's it. This is where we're going to have to come for you, Tom.
Yeah. So, because obviously we rambled down on the first three for a while, I'm just going to overall summarise the three, and then we'll just go through all three. So, A New Hope. I'm going to start with my rating before I go through it. I gave it 4 out of 10, and it is ranked 9th. It is my least favourite one. And my first note is, because I know it's what I always come back to, and I know it's from the 70s, and I'm not going to talk about the special effects, because that's always what gets me with older films, why I struggle to watch them.
I mean, watch the remastered version. It's even worse.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so I watched the original and the remaster, and I was like, oh my god, like, I couldn't take it. I just can't take it seriously, especially with the lightsabers when they got like tinfoil on them, and it just shines it like sometimes.
Fucking great. What are you talking about?
Jawas sound like minions. Obviously, it should be minions sound like Jawas, but
Yeah.
I was trying not to get bored.
Yeah, I've never made that
I love
comparison.
Love Jawas.
Again, I don't know if it's because Family Guy. When Han Solo says he knows a few maneuvers, and then he just veers slightly left.
You're just listening lazily to the left.
Yeah. So
Fantastic.
I was like, okay, I watched Family Guy clip before I watched that. Solo calling the lightsaber an ancient weapon when the Jedi were everywhere 20 years ago. Would you class like 20 years ago as ancient?
Well, I mean,
I think
you
it's
could,
more of a reference of it is an ancient weapon because
Okay.
it's been around since what?
even before
Yeah.
High Republic, so like it's been there for like
Yeah,
thousands,
so
of
it's
10,000
not a
years.
callback to 20 years ago. It's a callback that the lightsaber is like ancient.
It would be
Yeah,
like you
okay.
using a slingshot, right?
Okay,
Nowadays.
that makes a bit more sense. Stormtrooper head bump. I didn't realise that they added the audio back
yeah, this classic.
That's good,
yeah.
in. The Jedi
Which also
fight.
adds to the beauty of like the fact that they just keep missing things as well. You know, it just makes them really incompetent. It's great.
I've got the fight between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader was terrible in capital letters. And then
I will ask. Are you comparing?
Yes,
There you go.
I am.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yes.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
and that's like, as in, I've tried not to, but I can't help it. And then where does Vader's fighter go after the Death Star blows up? Because they said like these TIE fighters can't be away from massive ships, but then there's nothing else around. Unless I'm just being picky again. But that's like all of my
They
notes.
don't
are
have
somewhere.
shields or hyperdrives. Is the problem with stuff like with
Yeah.
TIE fighter.
Well, I think
Bear
with-
with me.
I think when it comes to an older films, the older films are losing.
Yeah.
So there's no point even arguing that point. But you'd probably argue. A lot of people say for 1977, when obviously New Hope came out, that the practical effects were pretty groundbreaking.
Insanely so. I mean, the work on the like thinking about Lord of the Rings in terms of like the bigatures and the miniatures and stuff like that. Thinking about Star Wars in the same way with the Death Star that is a practical miniature,
Yeah.
and all of the ships that are physically being actually blown up
Fantastic.
in real time.
Yeah,
It's
that I
the
get.
same effect to me as
But-
looking at Minas Tirith in full or Helm's Deep and seeing them being blown up practically.
You're always going to have that problem unless you are a hardcore fan or an old school fan. It doesn't matter which end you come in from the prequels or the sequels. The fucking middle is always the 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, whatever you want to call them. A New Hope, the old ones, they're always going to look shit compared to today.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of fact. By the way, just to come back, I knew I'd read this somewhere. It was the back of my mind. Darth Vader's personal starfighter was a TIE advanced ship, and it was equipped with a hyperdrive, unlike standard TIE in fighters used by the Empire, which lacked hyperdrive for
Lacked
cost saving
hyperdrive.
and short range
Right.
And
efficiency.
shields. I think his does have a shield as well.
Yeah, Vader's specialised prototype both had a hyperdrive and deflector shields.
Yes, because it gets hit by the Millennium Falcon when Han comes in the end of the trench run.
Sure.
Loophole closed.
And it does look different. They did design it differently. So
Yeah. Because I always thought as a kid I wanted his one. Like, Darth Vader's was always the coolest.
yeah,
Obviously, Darth Vader is the coolest.
he's in it and he's cool.
And I suppose it proves that he can fly without R2-D2.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
But then he gets shot when he has got R2-D2.
true.
And according to the sequels, a TIE Advanced is actually very not advanced because it's just a TIE fighter. They're very difficult to fly.
Yeah. So that's like everything I've got on these. You see my stuff on these is going to be a lot shorter. Because
Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
Right. No more loopholes.
No more cloaks. Did you do a cloak count this time?
no, because there was just the one where he
Obi-Wan
was
drops his
Obi-Wan.
cloak.
I think with like you say, like loopholes and sort of like maybe the trivial ones, sort of that era of films, it's kind of just expected.
I think the problem is that it's so easy to create a loophole because
Yeah.
there's so much that's gone on now. Like, there's gonna be.
Well, I mean, they made a whole movie to close a loophole, which is the exhaust port and why it existed.
But it was a fucking great movie.
It was a fantastic movie. I don't think it was as necessary as they think it was to close
No.
that, because you can suspend your disbelief enough to be like,
Yeah.
this tiny port, they don't care about it.
Yeah.
They stuck it at the end of a trench full of guns.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they did. Because he's concentrating.
I am. So I think I've got a bit where I went a bit in depth of Obi-Wan's certain point of view problem begins, where in later films he shows force more and more reinterpretation onto what Obi-Wan says in the original films. So he goes back on what like the same 1, 2, and 3. But I was very vague because I was getting sick of the film. Yeah, I kept it very short on these.
I think it's with Obi-Wan that I think that's him. Obviously, he chooses to die, doesn't he? And I think that's him realizing he'll be stronger through the Force.
Yep. Because he's mastered the technique. And that's, expanded upon in Obi-Wan. Because he's learning the technique that Qui-Gon left behind.
Yeah, so you'll find I don't really have much to say on these.
Go on then. What's your rankings?
I did
He's done it
4 out of 10 and 9th.
Yeah, and then have you're not
Episode
summarising the 3?
Oh no, so I've got them all done separately, and then so episode 5, Empire Strikes Back, 4.5 out of 10 and 7th.
Ow! Something in me just.
And
I think I experienced physical pain.
And
Oh,
then Return of the Jedi, 4.5, 8th.
8th, 4.5. Fucking hell.
For that one, I've got the Jabba the Hutt's cave is just Muppets on steroids. Then there's like, why was that guy crying over the Rancor? R2D2 just has a lightsaber in him. I fucking hate Ewoks.
Crying over the rank.
Where did Leia get clothes that
Yeah,
fit
the
with the
Beastmaster.
Ewoks? Like, how did the Ewoks have clothes that fit Leia? And then it's a trap.
What's wrong with it? It's a trap.
it's a trap, is
It's just
It's
fucking
iconic.
funny, isn't it? Yeah. I know.
Yeah, it's a trap.
Admiral Akbar. I will not slander against.
So, like, look, that is like literally it for the notes I have on there.
I'm amazed you haven't put in the weird Luke and Leia kiss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I kind of skimmed over that. It came, like, 'cause obviously it gave me the same kind of vibes as
Padme.
yeah, Padme. And then also one bit of Leia saying that her mother was beautiful and she remembers her slightly when her mum was dead before she knew her original mum. That's in there.
Yeah, because she was. I think that is a plot hole, and I think someone has again gone back and been like, she got visions of her through the Force, because Leia's
that's
Force
that's where I would immediately
Yeah,
go to. It's like,
because she's Force sensitive. So yeah, but you're not wrong. That was a loop.
So that was the one
they've
that
tried
like I
to
picked up
close.
and I was like, a little bit odd.
I mean, again, it was made in the 70s, and we're making content today for Star Wars, so it's
What did you rank it again?
Which one?
Empire Strikes Back,
7.
7th, 4.5 out of 10.
4.5.
And
So,
then-
so you said it's better than A New Hope.
and better
Yeah.
than Return.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
you've got it in the right order,
Yeah.
just
But-
really fucking low down on the list.
Yeah, he's got it in the right order for those three, and then the rest of them are all over
yeah,
the shop.
5, 6, 4. 5 is the better one.
Yeah,
6
Yeah,
is
that is the
I'd
way.
probably agree with that,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not down.
not down there.
Yeah.
No, very very up here.
I think it's probably actually like a rare case, really, isn't it? Where with the original sequels, where like a film, its sequels are actually better than the original.
Yeah, Empire Strikes Back it's one of my favourite films.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
I could happily go without ever seeing those 3 films ever again. With the originals.
You're gonna have to make. I'm gonna ask you something. You're gonna have to make sense, but we'll get there when we get there.
Okay.
We'll get there in time.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just they're not for me. Again, I don't do old films. I've tried.
Sequels?
Oh, we're on to the good ones now. 7, 8, and 9.
See, this is how you're going to have to explain to me because episode 7 is just 4.
Yeah. So this is where on
Yeah.
it.
It's just episode
Like,
4.
I'm sorry. Like, I will fargwa fucking Star Wars. You know what I mean? Force feed me that shit, and I will take it. So it doesn't matter. I'm always gonna like it. I'm a Star Wars fan. But how many fucking times do we need to see a Death Star blow up?
Yeah, I did have that down.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
It's just facts.
Like, fuck.
It's, yeah.
So,
It's just, I am the spy. No.
yeah, I've got that as one of my notes. Like, what the
Oh
fuck?
my god. It's just painful.
Right, so I'll give you all my notes for The Force Awakens. So, Kylo Ren's cool as fuck. I just found him edgy and cool. And that's why I'd name a dog after him.
Kylo Ren is...
He's
a good character.
He's cool. He's
He's
not
emo.
Vader cool.
No,
but
no,
he's
he's
emo.
no one can be Vader cool. Like,
He's,
Vader,
he's
Vader.
angry emo.
He is. And that's
Oh, but-
why...
Yeah, which is funny because we don't like Anakin being edgy emo, but we don't mind
This is
Kylo
true,
Ren being
actually.
edgy
It's
emo.
just, I think it's handled differently. It's done better. Sorry.
I mean, there's that bit where he's in that room with the one technician guy who's just staring at him while he goes ham on with his lightsaber tearing up a
that's
console,
right, yeah.
and he's just
it's
pissed.
the elevator he comes out of.
Yeah.
Just fucking banging the shit out
Yeah,
of it.
he's just
Walks down
whacking the
corridor
shit
like
out of
that.
the elevator, and everyone's just like,
I've got that
okay.
here. He's an angry man.
Oh, yeah.
Again, I feel like they tried to make this one a bit more comical.
Yeah.
Like, they tried to add a bit more jokey elements to this
I
one.
feel like the comedy thing through each series or saga has been fairly relevant. Like,
No, but having like watched them back to back as like in within the space of 3 days, this really stood out as trying to be
Really?
Yeah.
I think
there's a lot of comedy in.
yeah.
No, but I felt like this was Disney level comedy.
yeah.
I think this is Marvel level comedy specifically.
Yeah.
I think it's not the amount of comedy. I think it's the
Yeah.
tone they're going
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
And that
That's what I was
continues
gonna
throughout
say.
the sequels is, well, Marvel was great. Everyone loved that kind of humor. And that's the problem with Marvel is that they've gone too hard on that.
Yeah.
And I think that was the same problem. They were like, well, it worked, so we'll just do it with Star Wars.
Yeah. and I don't feel like it kind of fit in the same way that it does for Marvel.
No.
I also had that Phasma was a wasted character.
Fucking 100%.
Fantastic design, shit character.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Brienne of Tarth in big armor.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like, what was the point
Yeah.
of?
I mean, you could say that about any of the characters in the sequel.
But not Kylo Ren.
I mean, I can say what was the point because I don't see the point in any of them, but
Yeah.
that's by the by.
Then after the angry bit where he was smashing up the elevator, when he was speaking to Vader's mask, like why would he speak to Vader about the dark when Vader turned to the light at the end?
Because he ignores that conveniently.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, he went hunting for Vader's when they buried Vader where no one could find him, and then he just wandered around till he could find him and nicked his helmet.
yeah, because I got that like who found his mask and why.
He did
But,
'Cause he's
So-
a creep.
yeah, it was a bit. Yeah,
because he's an angry boy.
my favourite character in this one
He's
was
in
Poe.
his rebellion era.
Sure. Poe's my favourite character. Like you've seen him again come in as the pilot, blowing everything up. Like I enjoyed that scene. A bit weird how
Maz came out of his
Finn
cantina.
had the lightsaber and was just fighting a normal stormtrooper with a gun.
He's got an electric like staff thing. That,
Yeah,
If you think about in the prequels, the Grievous's guards,
yeah.
the Magna guards have the electric staffs, and it's the same thing.
That's what I thought. I thought it was just a bit odd.
It's also because they can't give Finn a break.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know if they've ever referenced it. Also, is that like a variation of what we would know as a vibro sword?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Total.
Right.
Well, just expanded Star Wars in general because they use them on.
Oh, is it?
They use it
in
all the
general?
time. Yeah. Vibro check.
And then my final note was how does Rey know Jedi mind tricks when she gets
Oh yeah, to Daniel Craig
Daniel Craig? Yeah, that's it.
Because
Like,
because the Force has awoken, Tom.
and that's one of like my plot hole things of like the Force wants to be powerful when it needs to be,
Yeah.
and like
But that's been the way all the way through.
yeah. So that was it for
I
that.
thi-
does it not bother you in the prequels, right? So is a positive for the originals against the prequel against the sequels? Jesus Christ, this is hard work. They manage to get Luke from essentially a fucking moisture farmer who knows nothing about nothing to a master Jedi in 3 movies.
Yeah.
And I think they manage it pretty well in the originals. Yeah, there's
Yoda's montage.
Yoda's montage, but like they manage it. The tone shift in each one is done pretty well. Where teenage boy to pretty serious master Jedi, he knows what he's doing.
Hero's journey.
Yeah,
It's the classic.
Yeah. Rey's character development is shockingly like simple. It just happens.
Yeah.
Oh, like example number 1, she can just all of a sudden, no training whatsoever.
Yeah, like where
she
did
can
that
just
come from?
mind fuck people all of a sudden. Hate it.
It's just got a lack of a clear plan.
I
Those
just
sequels,
all
and I
three of
think it doesn't help that you've got J.J. Abrams and Ryan Johnson.
Yeah.
Like it makes it because it's conflicting directors. They're just arguing with each other.
If you
like,
have
each film.
if you've read the script for Duel of the Fates,
it fucks me off. This does.
which was the originally planned trilogy that it was supposed to be, it kicks the sequel trilogy's ass on every conceivable level. It is incomprehensible that someone looked at that script and someone looked at these scripts and went, "Now we'll pick this one. It's great." You got some shit to answer for, woman.
And was that original script? Was that still both directors, or was that Rian Johnson?
That was a different director, but it was supposed to be the third film.
Ah, right, okay.
It was supposed to be the last film.
Yeah.
And it would have made them all make sense, but then they had then they had 7 happen. Went, okay, yeah, we've done 7, and then they went like, okay, Rian Johnson. And Rian Johnson was like, well, none of that made any sense. What are you talking about? Why are we doing this? And so he just kind of had to muddle through with what he had and make something vaguely compelling. And then third, they were like, okay, the episode 8 really divided the fandom. We don't want you back, so we'll just bring JJ back and he'll come up with something. And JJ Abrams just like writ on the back of a fucking napkin.
Yeah, he forgot like 7 happened. It was like,
he just writ on the back of a napkin what he wanted to happen.
Back,
and was like,
I guess. Or has been back.
let's not talk about Palpatine has returned.
Yeah.
Somehow, Palpatine returned.
Through the power of Fortnite and Epic Games, Palpatine has returned.
Yeah, I've got that on my notes for 9, Rise of Skywalker. So I'll give you my rankings for each one of these, then we'll talk about it, because I didn't actually write any notes for The Last Jedi. Episode 7, I gave it a 7 out of 10 and ranked it 6th. Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker, I had a few on that. I gave it a 7.5 and put that... I can't put that 6th, hang on. 5th. And then episode 8, Last Jedi, I gave it 8 out of 10, 3rd.
Wow. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
See, even your mic's let down.
You might just fucking
sad.
It's just going, I'm not going to listen to you anymore.
Yeah. So that was that's where I was at with my rankings for those.
I don't get how.
I ain't got the time to argue with you.
I haven't, but I don't get how your opinions on the originals. You go, yeah, fair enough, and stuff like that, and then you've just sat there and just gone into the sequels. Yet you've ranked them higher.
Oh yeah.
It's more enjoyable to watch
because it's got better effects.
Is that it? Just because it looks old?
Massively, yeah. I hate
Well, we don't have to entertain that then. But
You've just devalued your entire opinion, therefore. So we'll just.
I just don't like the characters. I don't
Very
like
Gen
how the
Z of you.
characters are. Fucking hell.
Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
Get off your iPad.
In the originals, it's just I don't know. I don't like the way the story is, or the characters and the acting and just the film.
Summed it up.
Yeah,
But the way you feel about this, the prequels, like you say, that's Star Wars for you. Star Wars, the original 3.
I get that is
Star Wars. Like that's,
but it's also very boring.
it's not.
Yeah,
it's so not.
It is like I dreaded watching that. Like I dreaded having to sit through them 3. Like honestly,
Even to today, like I say, Empire. I struggle actually. Empire Strikes Back or Rogue One. I don't know which one's my favourite. It's very hard.
yeah, but again, like I say, if I'm putting Rogue One in, I'll put that top. Well, that is my favourite of Star Wars.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, just for the scene with.
Yeah,
I was going to say, just for the last 5 minutes of that.
It covers the basis for you, though, doesn't it? Because then it's modern and it's got a good story. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, some takes on the sequels. Palpatine being brought back, which we just touched on before. Is that them trying to damage Control, or is it just a complete collapse?
I think that's just JJ being like, you know what can we do? Because
Yeah.
they set up Kylo as the antagonist, and then we're like, he's not a good enough antagonist to do to be the big bad at the end. Which I think he was supposed to be in Duel of the Fates, because that's supposed to be the Duel of the Fate, is Rey versus Kylo Ren at the end. But they were like, but what if we give him a redemption arc? And if we give him a redemption arc, who's the bad guy?
Yeah, the love story for them two felt weird.
Instead
of like, I had more brother sister vibes, and
yeah.
I mean, that was the other thing.
Again, it harks back to the originals.
They had to bring Palpatine back because they set up Snoke as a thing and then killed him. And we're like, oh shit, we don't have a big bad anymore. What do we do? And then, again, Rian Johnson and I can't forget who the director was supposed to be for Duel of the Fates, but it was then supposed to be like, we have an idea of where this goes. Kylo Ren steps up. You have the Knights of Ren doing stuff and all that jazz. The most, again, underrated thing in the sequels is the Knights of Ren. They do nothing.
I think underrated is like
They don't exist.
Yeah,
They
it's
don't-
like one
they
fucking
exist.
line. It's like the Knights of okay.
Yeah,
And they look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Knights of Ren are fucking sick but wasted.
Yep.
So
Yeah, they don't. They exist in 3 scenes.
if I give you my notes for the Rise of Skywalker, I've got Palpatine ... Lightspeed skipping felt corny. Somehow Palpatine returned. Fuck's sake. Knights of Ren are sick but wasted. They fly now, but they seemed a bit confused. But wasn't it based on Boba Fett that could fly?
Huh?
Like,
Stormtroopers
yeah.
don't. I mean, Stormtroopers do have.
Weren't
jetpacks.
Stormtroopers like based on Boba Fett who could fly with a jetpack originally?
I don't know if that's
So-
like a thing, but
Yeah.
Well,
But
clone
I thought,
troopers, you have ARC troopers who have the jetpacks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they
so
could
I
fly.
thought
so.
there was always be able to fly. Just the way they said it was weird. Raised regeneration powers all of a sudden.
Oh,
kicked
magic
in.
force healing.
Yeah. Was it like okay?
I mean, it is a thing
It is.
in canon. The force healing is a thing, but
the granddaughter
expect-
reveal was a
isn't
bit
it
odd.
very rare though as well? Like it's
Yeah.
one of the
yeah,
rare
it's one of them.
I think there's a lot of cop outs in the.
Was Leia's death
Sequels.
just because Carrie Fisher died?
Let's not.
Yes.
So I felt like you could tell. That
But
was
the way they did it,
The way they actually did it was fine, but why the fuck that happened in The Last Jedi?
I know.
Like what? Who sat there and thought this is going to be good? We're going to kill her and then immediately bring her back with the Force because somehow she's a Jedi now.
Yeah.
I mean, Leia was always a Jedi
Yeah,
because in the original movies you get
she's
there
not
goes
a
off
Jedi.
there goes
Yeah.
our only hope, and
Yeah,
you
but-
get that one line. No, there is another, and it's supposed to be Leia.
Yeah. But I mean, like we can all agree that the whole floating in space scene and then
Yeah, it's weird.
Horrible.
It's a weird
It's
force use
horrible
thing
to
that
watch.
never makes any sense.
it's horrible to watch.
and
that's somehow better than the prequel. The
yeah,
original.
I still watch it on the originals.
I will go
Well-
to bat for Luke's force projection thing though. I do like that.
Yeah, that's good.
I stand by Johnson being like, look, here's the Book of the Force that I bought, and it says it's a Jedi power. Piss off.
Yeah, that whole scene I think is fucking sick. But my very last note is I'm Rey. Long break. Rey Skywalker. Well, you're not fucking not though, are you?
She is because she chooses to be.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Well, she makes, and then then they were going to go off on a thing of, well, the Jedi aren't back; they are the Skywalkers now.
I heard the same thing. So
yeah,
is that
that was what they were going to do. Obviously, whether they still do or not is anybody's guess.
yeah.
but
so
that
instead,
was-
instead of the Jedi, it's now the Skywalkers.
Yeah.
Like,
Which, no,
why?
probably because you can copyright it. I don't know.
Yeah,
That was Disney.
that's like the entirety of the saga for me.
Okay. You know what? From what you've been saying, that's not that bad.
I did tone it down quite a bit.
I also think that's because we expected that to be the case.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of things that I was saying when I was watching the originals, and I was like, "Fuck me, I can't say that."
What?
Because it was me just like pausing it and like going and having a break and scrolling on TikTok for half hour because I couldn't stand to watch it.
So just pointless arguments.
That's just you with most films.
I was going to say, I'm sensing just ADHD diagnosis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything what pre well, you like Phantom Menace, so anything pre-99, you just
It depends. But yeah, I just really struggled with the originals. I don't know.
another debate point that's online is, even though obviously the sequels weren't the greatest, people have actually asked, is Kylo Ren better written than Darth Vader?
No,
No.
Straight up, no.
No.
Yeah, I agree, but that's like one of
because
the...
Vader, the Vader, the point of Vader isn't for him to be like super nuanced and at the start. It's just, here is the face of evil. This is what he looks like. He's going to give. It's a bad time. He's going to wreck your day.
Again,
And then they make him nuanced in the end. But at the start, he doesn't have to be.
yeah, and I think it's a shame that because of it's the age of the film that you don't. I don't think you get that from the original three. You get that Vader's a big bad.
I mean,
But-
I don't know. That moment, like, and it's another thing that's enhanced by Rogue One. But that moment when the doors first, short of the stormtrooper bonking his head on the door, the moment when the smoke clear, he emerges through the smoke
Yeah,
and just storms through all the dead stormtroopers.
yeah, I get
is,
it,
Is
but
the face of terror.
I just think. Well, one annoyance with Vader, because obviously you've got the comics, and the comics are like,
Oh, the Vader
They
comics
just
are
do
fantastic.
yeah, that's where the essence of Vader is. It's like, fuck yeah, he's a complicated dude. But the end scene of Rogue One, I think, is the best you'll ever get on screen. It's like 5 minutes long,
Yeah, but
3 minutes long.
Yeah.
That's Vader.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Sums them up.
Pure fucking terror.
Yeah.
pure anger, rage.
Like, it's just 3 minutes. That's all you need. That's
Yeah.
fucking Vader.
He doesn't even speak, does he?
No.
No,
No,
he just
You
ignites his
you hear a
saber.
bit of his
Yeah.
breath. That's the.
Because
It's
fog
the
just-
alarms in the background.
Yeah, and
He's
the
gone
fog
all
just-
quiet, and you think, "Oh fuck!"
and then the fog just puffs in and out as his,
Oh,
and then the saber ignites and he just goes ham. And that's people are screaming.
It's the
they're
guy.
running.
I think he's actually like he's like a cultural fucking reference now. But the guy who actually jumps through the door and launch.
Yeah.
That's terror. That's
Yeah.
Vader. That's
Yeah, and the guy's like, I know I'm gonna die. Take the thing, trying to get the thing through the door.
I can't. That is perfection.
Yeah.
That is.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That's why Rogue One is the best film.
I mean, it's not just because of that 3 minute scene.
No,
but
it is.
Rogue One is a great film, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then I guess obviously now we spoke about all the Skywalker saga. Should they leave it alone forever in terms of films?
No.
They already aren't. If you look at Galaxy's Edge,
Yeah.
it was all themed around the sequel trilogy. They've ripped it all out.
Yep.
It's all gone, and they've brought in all the original trilogy stuff. So none of the characters now walking around Galaxy's Edge are from the sequels. Kylo Ren's not. Kylo Ren might be in some of the attractions, but they're not like random things from the sequels. Leia's back walking around. You've got Han Solo walking around. You've got Luke walking around. But the sequel dressing is all gone. So Disney wants to forget about it. Disney wants to pretend they did not do that.
About time as well.
Yeah.
And they I mean,
And it's a shame as well because it's not a slight on any of the actors either. Like they've done a good
Yeah.
job, but it's just,
But yeah.
just
I guess like, could they make 10, 11, 12?
they will.
a continuation.
Yeah. Or should even if maybe they are, they aren't.
It's
In your
rumoured to
opinion,
be-
should yes or no? Should they leave it alone or should they do more?
I mean, I
Can't
don't
get
have a
worse.
problem with them bringing Ray back. I genuinely don't.
Yeah.
I don't mind if they bring those characters back and put them in a movie that is better directed and more and the plot is more thought out and consistent. I'd be like, oh cool, Ray on screen. Yeah, she's showing cool Jedi. She's teaching Jedi. Cool. No problems with that at all.
Yeah.
I don't like her as a character, but I think they could do something with what they've got.
I would take 3 more films over like another 5 different, season based shows.
I want them to do as we would do. I want them to do the before.
Yeah.
and not the High
Like,
Republic.
I don't actually care. Like, if they end it there, that's fine by me. Like, it's that's as far as the timeline goes we ever see it. Fine, let's go back.
Yeah.
Just
Well, I
give
mean,
me
they've had
films.
that's what they've had to do with their expanded universe, right? Because they've gone, well, okay, we can't, we don't want to expand it any forward because we don't know what we're doing with that yet.
Yeah.
So that's why they've gone back and done. Well, there's the Old Republic, which is kind of canon because it's referenced, but not specifically like confirmed. And then there's this whole 10,000 year gap where we have nothing. So they've gone, okay, at the end of that 10,000 year gap is where Star Wars begins with the prequels. If we go back 100 years, 200 years, and at the time when Yoda's like in his prime, that's the High Republic.
Yeah.
And so that's now the High Republic. That's now the setting that they are most entrenched in, where
Yeah.
they're putting all their media into that. It's in Jedi Survivor, or whichever
Yeah.
the sequel is.
Yeah.
It's all about the High Republic.
Isn't there meant to be? I don't know if this got canned. They're talking about doing a film which explains the origins of the Force.
Yes.
Is that still on?
That was, I don't know if it's still on. It was rumored to be the projects that they were going to do was there was rumored to be a sequel series where Rey is training Jedi.
Yeah.
We've obviously got the series that follows on from the movie that follows on from Ahsoka.
Yeah.
With all the Dathomiri Night Witches and Thrawn and all that jazz, where it kind of wraps up the Rebels saga.
I'm here for that.
There was supposed to be there was plans for a High Republic trilogy, but after the Acolyte, I don't know whether they'll do that anymore because that's bad.
You seen the Acolyte? No.
You're not
Have you
missing
seen
out.
the Acolyte?
You're not missing out. No one's missing out on anything from that.
I kind of saw the reviews on it and I was a bit like,
I
might.
quite liked the Acolyte.
It had bits that my only problem with the Acolyte really is the writing.
Yeah.
The acting was fine. It wasn't phenomenal, but it was fine. The sets and all that stuff was fine. The bit at the end where it's like, oh look, it's Darth Plagueis, sick. And the Sith that we got to see with the
I actually thought,
the like helmet where
very good
it
character.
turns off people's lightsaber, fine.
Yeah.
I just think the overall writing of it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I would still take that over the writing that was. In the
Yeah,
prequels.
it's still better than I'd say it's better
sequels.
than the sequels, but it didn't go anywhere, and I think it was that critically bombed that whether they continue to do anything with that era.
Apparently, it's back on. They scrapped it now. Apparently, I've heard the Acolyte season 2's back on.
I mean, if they can pull something out, great, and if they do another movie series in the High Republic, cool.
Did you not think of anything about the
Continue, Karen.
bleeding in the crystal?
Oh, I mean that's been canon for decades.
But I don't think you've ever seen that on screen.
You've never seen it on screen, but it's been in the lore since Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, but when did it change? Because it did change. It changed from bleeding to synthesized.
It was originally synthesized.
Was it
It was originally the idea that Sith could not create. It couldn't be grown naturally red crystals, so they had to make synthetic ones. I think that was in KOTOR 1, and then by the time KOTOR 2 came around,
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
they'd started to turn towards you take a regularly grown crystal and you force negative emotion into it to turn it red.
Yeah.
Which
Which I really enjoy.
we also see in Jedi Survivor again.
Yes.
In the second game happens. But then, so yeah, you've got whatever they're planning on doing with the High Republic, and then the two other ones that were a bit more out there were Old Republic, and then the Origins of the Force, which have already been explained in lore, but it's what they're actually going to bother to pick up and use.
Yeah.
Because they've already shown Tython in The Mandalorian for some reason.
I want KOTOR as much as I don't. Because what if they fuck it?
Just give me as a film.
All they need to do is follow the plot of the. Literally, it's the
they're not
plot.
They're not going to. It's Disney.
All they need to do. Well, the original thing was they were like, we know the old Republic exists. We know that it's got good stories to tell. We're looking into doing something with it. Was what they originally said.
got
That's
the
been
best
that's been
story to
years
tell.
ago. But I mean, I just want the Mandalorian Wars. I don't care about anything else. The Mandalorian Wars and the Old Republic. that part of the Old Republic. Also, the Great Hyperspace War, which is also Old Republic, which is just where there's like thousands of Sith and thousands of Jedi beating down on each other. And I mean, come on.
Yeah, but I want the Mando Wars to turn into the story of Revan.
Of KOTOR. Well, that's what the Mandalorian Wars are all about, really. You don't get.
Yeah, but you the bit that you play is
And
more
they
about
do
Revan's
they
stories,
do
isn't it?
acknowledge in the Mandalorian that it happened, that the Mandalorian Wars happened.
The end of
Is this the Civil War?
The Mandalorian, there's the Great Hyperspace War is the Jedi is there's so many Jedi Civil Wars. Great Hyperspace War.
No, I was on about the Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian Wars.
Civil.
No, the Mandalorian Wars are when the Mandalorians consolidate power and start to expand into an empire. They're pushing the Republic back, and then the Republic go, we can't deal with this. Jedi helping the Jedi are like, no, we're peacekeepers. This isn't our job. We're pacifists. We're there to keep the peace. They're not breaking. We're not an army. And then Revan goes, actually, we're going to be an army, guys, and recruits a load of disgruntled Jedi to then go fight the Mandalorians and push them back, which leads him to the dark side. The tragedy on Malachor 5, where he crushes an entire planet with a soul engine. The Force crushes an entire planet and kills all the Mandalorians and Jedi on it. And then
Star Killer vibes.
Yeah, and then
mate, it's
Revan's the best Jedi and Sith ever. And then you get into the Jedi Civil War, where Revan gets betrayed by his pupil, and then they fight, and then the Jedi are wiped out for KOTOR 2, where all the Jedi there's basically no Jedi.
Fucking hell.
That's the Old Republic in a nutshell. It took me about 5 minutes.
And why Darth? I always say that. Is it
Darth
Nihilus?
Nihilus?
Is it Nihilus?
Nihilus.
It's Nihilus.
There's
Why he's so fucking scary is because he literally consumes the Force.
There's nothing under his like robes. He's pure Force energy.
Oh,
so he just siphons Force energy out of people.
He's essentially
right.
just.
I believe he
death.
like kills an entire. He kills
It's
the
an entire planet.
Marillions,
Yeah.
because they're the ones with the. If you ever see people with, they look like humans, but they just have bandages over their eyes because they're super Force sensitive. He kills their entire planet by draining them of the Force.
Fucking hell.
He's terrifying. Then there's also, oh god, I can't remember his name. The guy who looks like he's made of stone.
Sion, Darth
yeah,
Sion.
Darth Sion, and then Darth Treya, that make up the Sith Triumvirate for KOTOR 2.
I now feel like I know nothing about Star Wars.
It's not the Old Republic. Or you got? Did you ever play the game?
Didn't we play it for a little
played
bit?
the massively multiplayer version.
Yeah,
didn't you?
yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a single player.
The MMO,
RPG.
the MMO is the Great Hyperspace War, where it's loads of Sith versus loads of Jedi.
Oh, okay.
After that, by about another 10,000 years, you get the Mandalorian Wars, and that is when the
Is it after that or
KOTOR,
before it?
after the Great Hyperspace War.
But Revan's referenced in this.
Yes, because he's still alive. No, yeah,
He's referenced.
the Great Hyperspace. The Great Hyperspace War is after the Mandalorian Wars.
Yeah, because he's got a cult to follow, isn't he?
Yeah, because it starts off. You have Sith and Jedi grow do things alongside each other. The Sith invade the Republic at one point. The Republic and the Jedi push the Sith into deep space, where the Sith Emperor abides in deep space. The Mandalorian Wars happen as a proxy war. The Sith actually incite Mandalore the Great to attack the Republic. They're still off in deep space doing their own thing. Revan and Malak chase the fleeing Mandalorians into deep space. They encounter the Sith Emperor on... oh god, I can't remember the planet name. Doesn't matter. They encounter the Sith Emperor on a planet. He corrupts them.
Rata or something.
No, you're thinking of where it ends in KOTOR 1.
Yeah.
The Rataka.
Something like
That's way older Ratakan stuff.
Oh, okay.
But they attack the Sith Emperor. He corrupts them, sends them back to start his invasion. They do the whole thing with the Starforge and KOTOR, and then KOTOR 2 happens, and then the Great Hyperspace War happens, where the Sith Empire that has been in exile comes back and invades again and brings the Republic to its knees, and that's where the MMO starts.
Fuck me.
And then you have 10,000 years of stuff between that and the start of the movie.
So there's plenty of stuff for them to keep making then, if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Enormous amounts.
I mean, we've seen them do it because like Thrawn And all the stuff from Ahsoka and all the stuff from that was expanded universe stuff that basically they've just cherry picked what they found, what was in the books and stuff that they liked and brought it back, and games and brought it back because they're like, oh, people like this character, so we'll just bring him back.
I think it slowed down massively, Star Wars, in terms of what they were churning out. But
Well, consider what is it? It's the first movie in like six
that's
six
crazy.
years.
I know it's mad. I mean, it slowed down massively, but yeah, they'd never run out.
That was a Kathleen Kennedy movie, though, wasn't it? She should come away from movies to produce
To
series.
focus on the series, yeah.
Yeah.
I've said it multiple times. Just give me a film. I'm sick of series coming out now.
Yeah, I think they're moving back towards
Yeah,
I'll
films now,
happily
but
go
we'll
and
see.
watch, like, because watching a film, like, once I've done it, I've done it. Then
yeah.
with a series, I have to like keep going back every week.
Yeah.
I'm like, I forget.
I think though this Mandalorian and Grogu film, I think almost for Star Wars is set. It needs to be good.
It
I
does,
think
but
it needs to be good. But
I am concerned.
It's what I've heard from early viewings is it's a little bit on the kiddie side, but it's not like bad. It's just a little bit juvenile. Which we spent like 20 minutes talking about Jar Jar. So like Star Wars can be that sometimes. I mean, you look at half of the shows on here, and I'm like, oh yeah, Young Jedi Adventures is the oldest thing on the timeline.
Yeah, I mean, to say that's canon is a bit out there, but
And I mean, Clone Wars was done as a Saturday morning cartoon for kids.
Yeah.
And Rebels was even more kiddie than Clone Wars.
yeah, but and weirdly, I liked Rebels more than I did the Clone Wars.
even the last season,
Last season of Clone Wars is
I mean,
fantastic.
last season was last season, isn't it? That was something different, but
yeah, that's when it probably switched from that Saturday morning show to like,
Yeah.
okay, this is something serious now. And then also you see the people and they watch it alongside Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. And you get that moment where you get the again, execute Order 66 because they can't stop referencing it in everything.
Yeah,
But it's just annoying that you to have we seem to keep it's like it's a Disney thing, isn't it? We have it with friggin' Marvel. You have to have this whole context explained somewhere for it to then make more meaning in the actual universe or the film that you're going to watch. Like it's a bit. I get it 'cause it's nice sometimes. Rogue One immensely improves for
Andor.
fucking Andor is just.
it's one
Tom
of those.
can't get through it. He can't get through an episode of
Can't
Andor.
get through Andor.
I'm 2 episodes in.
The first season,
Yeah, I was 2.
and you stopped.
Yeah,
I think even
Why?
by itself, it was a great series.
it just wasn't doing anything for me. I don't know. It just didn't seem like there was anything happening.
I think I did a post about it on our channel ages ago. Like, how did Andor season 1, 2, and 3 become the second best trilogy in Star Wars?
3 being Rogue One.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching. I don't know. It just didn't grab me. Like, I'll push through because people, and I've seen online, people have said that it's supposed to be the best thing in Star Wars.
It's the best thing
It
Star
is.
Wars put out in the last 10 years.
Like, but I just, yeah. So people have said Andor is hands down the best writing in the franchise.
It was good.
100%
Yeah.
agree.
Oh, the speeches alone in there,
Yeah.
those shows are fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll try. It's just
I
moving a
love
bit
my
slow
life.
for me.
For a sunrise, I will
If
never
you
see.
have to get through season 1,
Mm-hmm.
get through it so you can watch season 2.
I mean, I already know everything that happens anyway because I googled it.
No spoilers. I'm on episode 3 of season 2.
You ain't watched season 2 yet.
I'm just,
Oh, baby.
I just,
You're in for a
I just
ride.
it's one of those I'm just criminally behind, and I'm just catching up with it at the minute. So
I
ju-
envy you getting to experience that for the first time. I'd go back and do it.
The only
I'd
thing
wipe
I
my
have is
brain.
like something from season 1 saying he's drowning. That's all I have. That's all he knows I have.
I'm up to the point where their
Someone in season
their
1
kids
saying
just
he's
got
drowned.
married.
Yeah, that's on one of the notes online
Yes.
saying I can't swim or I'm
Oh,
drowning.
well, yeah, that's Andy Serkis's character.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've seen. Like, I'll note I remember. I don't remember anything else.
So if you could choose one Skywalker saga character, so from episode 1 obviously through to 9, to have what we haven't already got, their own spin-off series, who would you choose? What would you like to see?
What, from the trilogy of movies? The entire saga.
Once upon a time, I would have said Boba Fett. Once upon a time.
We got that, didn't we?
That's what I mean.
In Mando.
Once upon a time.
3.5.
Yeah, once upon a time I would have said, man, I would kill for a Boba Fett series, but that day has passed.
That just become fan service. That one.
It was the fact that they
It
called
was,
it
and
the
then
Book
it
of Boba
wasn't.
Fett, and then
Yeah.
it became Mando. Is it
Two-
2.5?
2.5,
2.5,
yeah.
And it just, I'm sorry, the aesthetic choices at the start of that just, no.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's not what people wanted. People wanted Boba Fett to go around being a cool bounty hunter, and he didn't.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I
Yeah.
wanted him to do.
He just almost became
A hut.
a Jedi more than anything. Actually, he's become a pacifist. Well, he didn't.
No,
become
he
a
did
pacifist,
kill. He did kill.
Yeah, he did.
He killed Cad Bane
Yeah.
because everyone really wanted to see Cad Bane again, even though
Yeah.
he's way too old.
Yeah.
They had a great opportunity to like a sort of underworld bounty hunter
Yeah.
series, and like I said, they turned it into Mando
Which
2.5.
I think that's partly because Mando is like, and that's what I'm hearing about the new movie. It's like monster of the week. You go around doing like season 1 Mando is he goes around doing jobs. That's what I wanted Boba Fett to be doing, but Mando's doing it, so they wouldn't do it twice. But that's apparently what the movie is. So
But yeah, what do you want? Which character?
okay, I've got one who's not Boba Fett.
Go on then.
Go on.
I would like, because it's something that has been like percolating in the fandom for ages. I want old man, one-armed Mace Windu
Yes.
going around the Empire, like
Yeah.
even if it's just him on, even if the end he dies and it's just him getting like on Coruscant,
Yeah.
like living in Coruscant with his one arm in like level 13,
Hashtag Windu survive.
going around murdering.
Just like giving him a proper closure to his
Proper
sword,
closure, yeah. That'd be great. Bring
Yeah,
back
that
Sam
was-
Jackson at his current age. He's just old and
Yeah,
angry and
yeah.
as fuck, and he's just in like the underside of Coruscant. Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be up there for me. We've already got Kenobi.
Give me Dooku.
Yeah.
Dooku.
Tells the Jedi.
Yeah, but like I think a live action
Yeah.
Live action would be good.
younger Dooku,
Mm.
maybe.
Training Qui-Gon, sort of.
Yeah, I mean that is like the first episode of Tales of the Jedi.
Don't know. I think it's got to be Yoda, isn't it?
Yeah, like maybe in his like prime Jedi.
Not Old Republic.
But I don't
High
know.
Republic.
Yeah. I
Yoda.
don't know, have I heard that they're possibly doing something?
He's
with that,
alive
or-
at the time,
Yeah.
and he's a Jedi Knight Nodder. He's not on the council
Yeah.
at that time, so it's possible that I think it was rumored for the Acolyte that he would appear at some time. He doesn't in season 1, but I mean, there's also talk
I
of
forget that the Acolyte was set that far back, actually.
yeah, it's High Republic.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also talk of Obi-Wan season 2 apparently
Yes.
being a thing,
Yeah.
and I don't think we need that really, but sure.
I think it would be good if they dived into.
Don't know what they're gonna do.
No, if they kind of dived in and it could lead. Obviously, they'd have to backtrack a bit, but Qui-Gon Jinn discovering how to like live after death, and obviously his appearance at the end of Kenobi, and then it could almost overlap. I feel that could work, but then like season 2, yeah,
I don't think they did a whole season. Oh, who else? I mean,
Live action Maul would be nice. Like, I'm a bit annoyed that we've gone back to.
I said it
Well,
before we got here. I said I will wait until you mention Maul not being live action.
yeah.
mark it off your bingo cards,
Yep,
folks.
that's it done.
I am done with it, man. I'm done with the animation. Like, give me some fucking live action stuff now.
yeah. Give us that Grievous origin story.
Oh, fucking Grievous would be fucking.
Okay,
great, actually.
what? All I want is the Gendy Tartakovsky Clone Wars episodes. Just that 2-hour thing. Just turn that into a live action movie
Yeah.
to give Grievous the just for that one Grievous scene where he kills Shaggy from Scooby Doo. Tom's looking very confused. Basically, there's a Padawan in that. Basically, Grievous kills a bunch of Jedi. It's where he gets all the lightsabers from.
Yeah.
And one of them is because Gendy was just having fun. They were basically like, just animate whatever you want.
Yeah.
He made a Padawan look like Shaggy, and he's called in the lore Shaggy. Sha-GY. So he kills Shaggy and takes his lightsaber.
Yeah,
So,
give me that. Okay, yeah. even with a green glow.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Sharky. But that scene alone, I just want that scene animated in like CGI. I'd kill for that, the live action CGI, just that scene of Grievous murdering Jedi.
Yeah, I want to come away. Like, if Star Wars literally turned around and said we're doing no more fucking animation, great for me.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't say that it's not well. At least it's well done.
It is well done, especially Maul. Like they've really upped the game. But I'll come into Clone Wars, the animated series, quite late. Like I was fucking well late in life. I had to struggle through the Clone Wars. At least the first 4 seasons.
Yeah, and I mean, it doesn't help that they did that weird thing where it doesn't start at the start of. You have to watch it out of sequence.
Yeah.
Which always baffles me.
Rebels I enjoyed a bit more. I don't know if that's because I got used to it or because it was just a bit different of a story. But I don't know.
I think the characters in Rebels work better.
Yeah.
They all stand out.
Yeah,
They're all at least interesting.
It's good to see them they're slowly coming into...
Yeah, but like I was saying to Tom before, I was saying you can watch Ahsoka and no one explains who Ahsoka is to you. So unless you watch all of Clone Wars and then all of Rebels, you have no idea who Ahsoka is.
True.
Or Sabine Wren or any of...
I think that's what they kind of rely on, though. I think these series, they're not meant to be standalone. They're kind of like reliant on the people having the prior knowledge.
Give me a Guardians of the Galaxy style Rebels.
What, where they get the gang back together?
Yeah.
Well, that was... Wow.
Ahsoka
They can only
series
get
2.
so many of them back together off of the ship. Off of them.
Or at least like an origin.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Bring
also...
it out of animation and bring it into live action.
Because I mean, they're also
movie.
doing in the Mandalorian. If you haven't watched the original Clone Wars movie,
Yes.
you won't know
yeah.
it. You won't get one of the characters in Mandalorian and Grogu. If you haven't watched Rebels, you won't know who Zeb is.
Yeah,
because he's supposed to be in that, and he's supposed to be in the Starfighters, Republic Starfighters season that they're supposed to be doing still.
Season.
Yeah,
I thought it was a movie.
I think it was. I might be wrong. I thought it was.
With Ryan Gosling.
No, that's something else.
Oh.
It was the one that was supposed to have that actress who they got rid of.
Yeah, Cara.
Cara Dune was the
Yes.
character's name, but yeah, he was supposed to be part of that whole thing, but now he's showing up in Mandalorian and Grogu
Gina
instead.
Carano.
Yes,
Gina Carano, that's the one.
and I think he's also supposed to show up in the movie that follows Thrawn and all that jazz. That's happening. Because I think that's where you're going to get your Rebels thing. Though at the moment, half of them are stuck on another galaxy because that makes no sense. But yeah.
But yeah, I think with this series, I think they do rely on people having that knowledge, and it's almost like difficult entry points for like the deeper stuff.
Yeah, I think they've reached a point of like peak saturation where like they're expecting everyone to come in with prior knowledge, and it's like, if you don't, tough.
But then I guess at the same point, could you argue that's who it's for?
I mean, they're banking on nostalgia. That's what they want to get
Like,
asses in seats through nostalgia.
Yeah, it's like my dad's a massive Star Wars fan, but like, talk to him about Ahsoka.
My dad watched Ahsoka and had no idea. He enjoyed it, but he had no idea what was going on.
Talk to him like, obviously, like Boba Fett when Cad Bane comes on.
Yeah, don't know who Cad Bane is.
Don't know who he is.
I can see Tom's face now. Look, he doesn't know who he is.
Like,
was that the one with the dark saber?
No.
I remember sat there, I saw Cad Bane, and I was like, yeah, fair enough. It's pretty sick seeing him.
Yeah.
And then my dad's just going like, how do you know who he is?
But that's the problem, because like Clone Wars, massive Star Wars fan, but I felt like I needed to watch it because I thought this is going to be relevant at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go back and watch it, and lo and behold, it is.
I mean, part of that is down to Dave Filoni and his creative control of him being like, these are my characters. I'm putting them in everything. And it's like, okay, Dave, but you can't expect everyone to know who they are.
Yeah. If you don't know it, you kind of got to go into that expectation that you just got to get on with the story, and you're not going to know all the ins and outs.
But what was the point in getting rid of all the expanded universe before then?
That was a Disney decision, though.
I know, but that's kind of like, okay, we'll get rid of it because we want to make fresh. But now they've made fresh, but now you have to reference 10 seasons or something before you even know what's going on.
But as a business decision, that's a great thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
But that's a business mindset of, well, we've got you hooked, so now go watch the other stuff so we can get more money from that, being cynical about it.
Again, coming back to KOTOR, that's why I think it'd be a great little swing because you could introduce it.
And I think that's the thing that they've got. I think Mandalorian and Grogu, they need it to succeed. I think what they need more is they need a story that has no expectation of anything, that people can just come in. And I think that's what they tried to do with the Acolyte, and it just didn't work.
I think that's what they're going to do with Starfighter.
Yeah.
But I don't know where Starfighter fits in. I don't know what part of the timeline or what. I don't really know much about it. I don't think is it on there?
It's not on there, but I'm pretty sure it's. I think it's supposed to be after the Rise of Skywalker, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
It's going to be the furthest point forward in the main timeline.
Oh, they're going further.
Yeah.
Yep. How that's going to be good or bad?
Yeah, because again, I think that's supposed to be the third. I think they're jumping further with that, and then they're potentially filling in with the Rey.
I mean, I feel like
Trilogy.
Ryan Gosling could literally make a shit appear good. Like, he's just fucking good in everything.
Mm.
And the fact that he's the main actor, I don't think he'd have chosen it, particularly a Star Wars story, if he didn't think, yeah, this is going to be.
I will say one thing that surprised me was Skeleton Crew.
Yeah, same.
And I think this has the potential to be something that comes out of left field that I'm not expecting anything good out of.
I'm so completely lost. I'm just nodding and agreeing.
Skeleton Crew is the Goonies, which you haven't seen.
I haven't seen the Goonies.
Yeah, I'll put off watching it for a bit, actually, because I thought this is just going to be childish.
And I
And
keep
it
seeing,
was a little
It is.
bit, but
I'll keep
it was actually
I keep
and-
seeing Bad Batch is Bad Bitch. I keep seeing that in my head as well.
Oh, Bad Batch is.
not up to scratch with Bad Batch.
I quite like Bad Batch.
I like Bad Batch. The last season I had some issues with Bad Batch, but as an overall thing of the seasons that they have, I think overall it's decent.
Mm.
Yeah.
Again, though, it's more.
That's real deep. That's like a
Yeah,
spin-off
it's like,
of a
oh look,
spin-off.
you remember these clones from Clone Wars? This is them.
Yeah.
That's them just like, don't get me wrong, it was decent, but that's an example of Star Wars being milked.
Yeah, but I think
Keeps them at
again,
the whole go.
Oh, okay.
they keep having to try. They keep having to try and dip back into like fill plot holes that the sequels have caused, like in the Mandalorian and in that where they're like Project Necromancer. It's the cloning Palpatine thing
Yeah.
that they're having to now go. Look, it was a thing the whole time. Honest, we promise.
Yeah, but
So-
Starfighter, though, going back to what's there, it's going to be interesting because it's going to test life after Skywalker.
Yep.
And it's going to be the first film with no legacy characters, if you like. Sort of like,
Yeah, hopefully.
well, yeah, until
Until-
probably like Luke Skywalker shows up in,
Until
like,
Rey-
in an X-Wing,
Ray rocks up,
in a Force Ghost X-Wing.
Can only imagine.
and I think it's another thing with the problem that they have with the sequels is, oh look, it's the Empire again. It's the Empire. The Empire's back. We're doing a sequel, guys. We're doing a round 2.
Somehow the Empire's returned.
Yeah, Empire 2 Electric Boogaloo. So I'll be interested to see what Starfighter is like, what the antagonist.
Well, yeah, there's going
It's
to
supposed to be.
at that point. So there's no clear ruling government. There's like the
Yes,
Jedi.
the New Republic's dead. The Jedi aren't around.
Make way for the Second Order.
Ugh.
Like,
Another Death Star.
The
Yeah.
new Republic.
The New Republic ×3. We'll do it 3 times.
Yeah,
It'll be
yeah,
fine. So I think, and this is another problem that they've had with the High Republic, because they've gone, okay, well, we know that there's been like 5,000 years of peace before the start of Episode 1. So what the hell's what's the problem? It turns out it's people slapping hyperdrives on asteroids and launching them at planets.
Yeah.
So that's their problem. They were like, "Yep, that's the real problem," and I'm like, "Okay, cool." I think they have an antagonist problem of we can't keep making it the Sith every time. And it's like, yeah, but you can. We expect the Sith to rock up time and time again.
Yeah.
I swear, no, if Palpatine shows up in this Star Wars,
No, no
I
more
mean,
Palpatine.
no, not Palpatine. Just another Revan. Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Even though he's canonically they've
Any of the old Sith
Yep.
lords, like
Darth Bane,
Darth Bane. Yeah.
Darth Nihilus.
What's the one that I always come back to for some reason? Exar Kun.
Exar Kun.
Yeah. There's so many they
There's
could
so-
choose from.
Yeah, and
So
then
much.
they're all, to be fair, they're all on a single planet, so it's fine.
Yeah.
They're all on Korriban, that then got renamed to
I was
Moraban
going to
because
say,
George
which one
Lucas.
is it now? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Moraban because
Moraban
George
now, is it?
Lucas just couldn't leave well enough alone. Again, that's another Clone Wars thing. But yeah, I can see we're just making Tom more and more confused the more we talk.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, he's
I
just
am-
completely lost.
Yeah. I think my mind switched off about half hour ago. And I was like, oh, yeah. That's fantastic. I'll set it as my challenge to watch everything by this time next year for next year's.
Well, there'll be more
So,
content because
yeah.
it's a big year for Star Wars.
Yeah. So I'm sure we'll be able to do all of this again next year without mentioning anything that we've already mentioned. And I will know more things and still hate the originals.
Well, I hope you know more things.
I mean,
you've been lectured for 2 hours.
Yeah, basically.
yeah, and I still don't know anything. Oh, God, it's such
But we're getting a spiritual sequel to KOTOR. Spiritual sequel. They did the trailer a little while ago.
The name it for
I
me.
can't name it for you. I can tell. I can.
Fate of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
Yes. If it fucking happens.
Well, the remaster of KOTOR got canned. So.
Yeah, I'm really pissed about that. So many fucking times I keep saying, "Oh, we're gonna do something with KOTOR," and then it gets canned. So it wouldn't surprise me if Fates of the Old Republic gets canned. But
says that we've still got plenty to watch though.
Yeah.
All right, at least.
yeah,
I'll
you've got multitudes to watch.
I'll start with Andor.
Please fucking watch Andor. It's
Okay.
If you do nothing else, just watch.
Okay, I will.
great.
Quit your job and watch Andor.
Next half term, I will watch Andor. So I've got nothing to do.
Okay, well, that's soon. It next half term. It's not too far away.
Yeah, last week in May.
Okay.
Watch Andor and then watch the 2 hours of Genndy Tartarovsky's Clone Wars. And I don't expect you to watch the entire 7 seasons of Clone Wars.
I do.
or the last season of Clone Wars at least.
Yeah. And I want a rating out of 10 for every single episode.
Okay.
I thought you were going to go with every season, every episode down.
Okay.
Every 10
4,
minute
3.
10-minute sequence of each episode.
Every time there's a clone on screen.
To take a shot every time there's a clone.
Oh, you'd be dead. Be a dead
I
man.
feel like we need some sort of actual Star Wars ranking rather than Tom's fucking misguided.
What's wrong with mine?
It's completely
Everything.
fucking wrong. It's upside down for a start.
No. Prequels, sequels, originals.
I guess how would we do it, I think?
So-
Obviously, sequels are going to... I don't care what order they're in, to be honest, but...
Sequels are bottom of the list.
I mean, I'd argue it goes 8, 7, 9.
Yeah, so that's probably the fairest, but...
8, 7, why am I struggling so much with that? 8, 7. Yeah,
8, 7, 9.
yes.
Last
I would
Jedi,
agree.
Last Jedi,
Yeah.
Force Awakens, and then Rise
Last
of Skywalker.
Jedi is weird though because Last Jedi, when it first come out, I hated. It was
I-
like my first like.
I have
Hate it.
serious problems with that movie. The
now it's
entire
my favourite one of the.
the
old
entire
ones.
Canto Bite sequence can just be cut because it serves no purpose whatsoever.
Yeah, it can.
But it's still better than the other two.
Yeah, okay, so we've got 6 more.
And then we're into prequels. No, actually, I think it mixes.
I think
then
yeah, they all mix into each other. Yeah.
I think,
I
they do
think,
now.
top of my head, I'm probably going... Not that... I'm not saying I hate these films, it's just hard to put in an order. I'd probably go... Attack of the Clones.
As in from
At the bottom. Or
Yeah,
the top.
so...
we do so we're doing.
So we've done 9
Yeah.
is 9th.
Yep.
7 is 8th.
Yep.
8th
8th is 7th.
is 7th.
So
And then
6th.
6th is Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, I'd say so because I think I think Episode 1 only beats it out because of more than Duel of the
Yep.
Fates. Attack of the Clones is a bit of a nothing, but not. It's a lot of politicking and a lot of back and forth, and I don't think it's.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'd agree with it, yeah. I think this is where we're all going to
I
disagree
think.
now.
No, because I think then immediately from 6, it goes to 1.
Yeah, I think.
See, now, I quite like 1.
But
I rate 1 so high.
I don't think it's better than.
Which original is it?
Yeah,
better
which
than?
original is it better than?
I don't want to say it.
Go on.
Return of the Jedi.
4.
Huh?
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. But I don't know if it's because of the nostalgia effect for
Nostalgic.
me.
It was your first Star Wars.
And
Yeah.
it was like fucking like Duel of the Fates, man. Like he's literally the last half hour of that movie. It rides on it so much.
But I think
Yeah.
we that's 2 against 1.
I also
So-
think we'd have to ignore. You have to. Yes, Duel of the Fates is sick.
You can
You have
ignore
to-
Jar Jar Binks.
Can I ignore Jar Jar Binks, Anakin in his little spaceship destroying the entire Federation blockade?
We all know that was R2.
Even so, I can't ignore
I
it.
think it is 1 next.
I think 1 comes
1.
then, and
I
then
will submit to defeat on it. if I
it's a
have
bit
to,
of
yeah.
pressure.
Yeah.
And then for me, I'd go A New Hope.
Yeah, I think the same. I think A
So
New Hope.
that's 5th.
Yeah.
In the ranking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or is it 6th?
No, it's
It's 5th.
yeah, it's 5th.
Wait, 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th. New Hope is 4th.
New Hope is 4th in the ranking.
Yeah.
So Attack of the Clones, Phantom Menace,
A New Hope.
A New Hope.
Then
Yeah.
I would go Return of the Jedi.
I think I would go Return of the Jedi.
Mm.
No. I agree.
Yeah, then Return.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, and then it's.
Then
down
I
to-
would go Empire Strikes Back, then Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, see, I'm the other way around.
100% the other way around. Yeah. Empire Strikes Back's top.
Empire
for me.
Strikes Back is perfect fun.
But that's just I think Revenge of the Sith is more my sort of like. I like that era.
Again,
Or it-
though, I think Revenge of the Sith, take out the main lightsaber battles, what you left with?
I just like the
You
film. Like-
Not a lot.
but then that's what the film is.
Yeah.
yeah. It's,
But
but I think the emotional beats in that don't like. It's like, okay, cool. You got Order 66, phenomenal. Watching all the Jedi get murdered, I'm pretty sure I cried watching all the Jedi get shot. When I was a child, I was like, no.
this can't be
You
happening.
can't, no, they're not the Jedi. But and again, I've got the bias coming from. I'm fairly sure before I even watched A New Hope, I watched Empire Strikes Back, and yeah, I think Empire Strikes Back. Just for me, it's just a better altogether film
Yeah.
because it doesn't rely on the lightsaber fights. Sure, you have them, but it's not like.
Yeah. It's I think
The
for
whole
me it's it's hard to put.
Oh, we are picking straws on this to
Oh, fuck yeah.
But then I think obviously where we are now with Star Wars and then what's happened obviously is kind of like the prequels have had like a bit of revitalization, if you like.
they've had a renaissance in people's minds. I think because the sequels were so
Yeah.
bad, everyone went back to the prequels and were like, actually,
So I think if you did this ranking like before the prequels kind of got revitalized, they'd be all under the originals.
oh yeah.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
I think
I
in
know-
terms
I know
of,
what you mean.
I think if
Yeah.
we were doing not for necessarily for us sitting in this room, but I think
Generally.
Generally,
Yeah.
that was the opinion.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was 3 is the best, but it's the best
Yeah.
of.
And I
not
think
great movies.
my bias for Revenge of the Sith probably comes from when I used to do a bit of like in lockdown with the TikTok edits. Revenge of the Sith was so like because so many people liked it. It was just one of the most like editable and clippable, and you just got so engrossed in it.
I mean, yeah, it's epic for a reason,
It's
isn't it?
fantastic. But yeah,
Lots of memes as well.
It's just so different to my order, isn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where did I go? Episode, so from last to first, what was it? 4, 7. No, yeah, 4, 7, 5, 9. Fucking hell.
He's actually shaking his head.
No, sorry, I got it. No, all right, sorry. 4, 6, 5. That was it. 4, 6, 5. 9, 7. 9, 7, 3. No, 9, 7, 1,
Hurts, doesn't it? Genuinely hurts.
8, 2, 1.
2,
3.
I genuinely have to put my brain, like, I have to suspend the entire logic of my brain to see how that works.
Well, same. Just the fact that any of the sequels are even considered
Do you know
above the bottom.
You know what's crazy? If I'm scoring it on like my point system, they got what was it? The closest one was actually Phantom Menace, which was 2 points higher.
Which was what?
2.5 points higher than any of my ratings for the originals. None of the originals made it over a 5. So, yeah, sacks of
It
shit.
just hurts even more because you know it's just based on special effects.
Not all of it. Not all of it.
Well,
It's a big part of it, but
there you go.
It'd be pointless me saying, like, because if you went back, you got to go back and watch Andor season 1, season 2, then watch a Rogue One, then watch a New Hope, because then New Hope has
The way
10 times more context.
yeah, I'll try it again. But every time I watch the originals, I just don't like it. I don't know if it just feels rushed or if it just doesn't fit. It just doesn't sit right with me. Like, I even tried to ignore the special effects this time round, and I still didn't like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Just some of the way they speak
Again,
and
you can't educate the uneducated.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Kind of one probably final question for me, I'd say. What should they prioritize next? And
Not Silver Republic.
kind of like should they be looking at like kind of should they be looking at like the safe nostalgia stuff, or should they be should they be looking at risky new stories that could like redefine the galaxy a bit and just add more meaning to the galaxy we've got, and then kind of should they just leave Luke, Vader, Palpatine alone now and just do other stuff?
I think they should definitely leave Luke, Vader, and Palpatine alone. Again, they've slotted Luke in here and there
Into Mando and stuff.
Yeah,
And to be honest, the scene in Mando when he rocks up on the ship is fantastic.
oh, it's fucking epic. It's still, it's not as epic as the Darth Vader scene because that's what they went for, isn't it?
They did
right,
like-
how do we do that, but with Luke?
Mm-hmm.
And it works, but like it's still ain't as epic as Vader. But I don't know. I feel like it's a bit of a whenever they reference it in Mando, it's a little bit of a cheap shot because it's like, this will get the views. Like it's Luke Skywalker. I think it would have been around at the time. Perhaps it's building into Grogu's bigger story. I don't know. If anything, Grogu's probably the one that could bring it forwards because he's going to live for.
Yeah.
Well, I think the thing that they've done as well is they've gone, but there's more Jedi everywhere. Cal Kestis is over here with all of his Jedi.
There's so many Jedi that you like, you don't know
And it's
Mm.
What are they going to do with them now? Because they've populated a galaxy full of Jedi again.
Well, but Grogu, he's got, like you say, he's gonna. Maybe that starfighter Grogu just flying an X-wing, and Ryan
As a reference.
with the Force.
Yeah, when he can like speak, Ryan Gosling as Grogu.
Grogu's
Just in plain green with big ears. Grogu, you've grown tall. It's my Mandalorian dad. He made me go to the gym. I got jacked.
What do you think, though, Tom? What should they do?
What would you like to see from Star
Yeah,
Wars, Tom?
Yeah, what would you like to see?
Nostalgia or new stuff?
Laser beams and light
Yeah.
sound effects.
Definitely a film. Definitely films to fucking get rid of these series. I just want fucking Jedi on Sith. Just something on that where it's just pure fights.
Great
Not
hyperspace.
Star Republic.
Great hyperspace war, even or Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, just give me some of that. Where it's...
Sith origin story. That would be-
Jedi and Sith origin story. The original war on Tython.
Mhm.
That would be cool. The Ratakans, no one really cares about the Ratakans anymore. They are a KOTOR thing, but no one cares about them as the origins of the Force. So do the Jedi Sith thing. Do Exar Kun and all of them on Yavin 4, because we're back on Yavin 4 because of all the temples.
Yeah.
Because that leads into then the Sith getting booted out of the galaxy and then coming back for the Great Hyperspace War. Do the Mandalorian Wars, because everyone fucking loves Mandalorians, man, and everyone loves Jedi, and seeing Mandalorians fight Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mandalorian
That'd be cool.
Wars would definitely be.
Mandalorians riding giant basilisk droids in space, shooting Jedi.
Maybe
What's
I'll
not to
make
love?
my own film called Robe One, where it's the,
Wait, it's like
the
this-
perspective of the people that make the robes.
Absolutely.
All the people who collect
yeah,
the
Rogue
robes.
One,
Yeah,
yeah.
Robe One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're on a mission to go and fetch the fabric that got
Mhm.
left behind, and it shows them in every scene, just
Yep.
like
Yeah.
creeping
Don't
around
work with-
corners.
Robe
I've
One.
got to respect the graft they put in to get those robes.
Yeah, man.
Oh, right.
I heard Robe One, I just refused to laugh at it.
You'd hate it if they were like, "Oh, we've got a load of like spiders or silkworms
Okay,
under
yeah,
the
fuck.
Jedi Temple that make
No.
all the silk
Yeah,
for
that's
the
where,
robes."
that's where it comes from.
Fuck
Yeah.
that now. No, burn it all. Burn it all. I'm glad Luke killed the kids. Not Luke, Anakin. Fucking hell.
I mean,
Too much going on.
Luke thought about killing the kids.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or
there's,
Kylo at least.
there's,
Yeah, Kylo, yeah.
there's too much going on. My head is fried. Oh, right. That is going to bring us to the end of this Star Wars special. So a massive thank you to Dan for joining us and showing well,
Yeah.
my knowledge up especially, but my frying my head as well.
I think your back must hurt from carrying the law.
I do it with everything, man. Hear me talk about Warhammer 40k, I'll be here in literal lifetime.
Yeah, you should, like our D&D special sessions are special, so you'll have to go run them at some point. Yeah, of course. Thank you to Jordan Dainty as always. If you have enjoyed this episode, then make sure you leave it a like, follow wherever you've listened to us on. Share it with anybody that you think might know more about Star Wars than any of us here. Get it shared around. Let's see if anybody agrees with me. Very unlikely.
And what people want to see next as well.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, what special is to come? There will be obviously a part 2 of this next year because there is so much to talk about, and I will be caught up by then. But other than that, we're
Guess
back
I'll
to
keep the uniform then.
yes, yeah. Mine might be a bit darker next time, or I might have lost the robe.
I might just come in full Mando armor.
It's going to drop robe.
That's the late night show. So next episode is back to normal. But if there's any more specials that you want to see, please let us know. We will do Lord of the Rings one at some point. We can only wait.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
That is going to be the exciting one for me. But other than that, thank you for watching. We will see you next time, and may the 4th be with you.